Well, hello there, everyone out there in Dlive. I'm BK Johnson.
I'm the coin captain.
And I'm Gilly P.
And we
are.
Apparently we're doing it all together this week. Trilogy!
Yeah!
Out of sync.
We are out of sync. Welcome all to the Trilogy Show.
Cheers.
All right.
All those meds I'm on just threw me out of sync. What can I say? Look at that. Look at that. Coin Captain, BK Johnson, Gilly P, with that big tick next to his name. I just wanted to point that out. I hadn't seen that before. That's
beautiful.
Awesome.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, man.
So for the next 2 hours or so, we're going to talk about some fresh new topics, have a conversation with each other, and share what's in our hearts and minds. I invite each and every one of you to stick around, hit that follow button. That's very important. Join us in the conversation as we try to stimulate both your mind and possibly your hearts. Now, we always have a good time here at the Trilogy Show trying to bring new content to the Dlive community. We always have fun doing this, and we hope you do as well. Now, usually we bring topics to the table, but today we're going to do something different. Ooh, switching it up. For the first, we want to get more chat integration if we can and see how it works. So what we're going to do today is try to take 3 topics from the chat. So we'll give you some time. We'll be monitoring chat. We're going to keep our eye on chat. We're going to be catching up with each other, making sure Coin Captain and Gilly P are being good bottoms while I do a good top. And after that, we will try to take some topics from the chat and see what you guys want us to talk about. So thank you guys for being here in chat, and thank you two for being here. Coin Captain, Gil, how you guys doing?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Just as I was telling you guys before, I had a fantastic kind of week moving away from all the stuff I've had to deal with my leg and all the rest of it, and unfortunately got a little too overzealous yesterday, so I'm in a bit of a pain today, a little tender, but more in just kind of pain. So, you know, apologies if I'm not my my awkward self, you know, needling everyone and pushing things in, but I'm going to be here for Trilogy, but I got a feeling I'm going to probably give it a miss on my own stream tonight, which is a bit disappointing because I know a lot of people were looking forward to it, but we'll see what happens.
It's important to take care of your health first, man. Like,
absolutely, man. Absolutely.
I mean, it's just depending on how much you want to, like what they usually say, do you want to die on that hill or not? It's like, well, if you did stream today, you might not be able to make the next week if your body doesn't react that well. So I'd rather take a week of Gilly P at 80% than one stream to rule them all.
Fair enough. Ooh, that's that. I like that. Yeah, no, it's been kind of an interesting one because I know last week I was telling you guys that I tried something new. I was trying some like herbs and a few other things. Now I thought to myself, oh man, this is all got to be nonsense, but it has been a phenomenal thing. Turmeric and saffron in water concoction. If you guys are interested, I actually took a photo of this thing going into water. And it looks like a lava lamp. It's on Twitter. It's just pretty freaking amazing. So
nice.
You know, I'm kind of born again now. Let's go all natural. Screw the medication. That was not helping me at all.
That's right.
I'm not much of a fan of pharmaceutical grade medications if I can avoid it. I think the nature's path is best whenever possible. Not always possible, but
I think QuickCam's really soft on the mic. Sorry, the levels look weird when you're talking. Can you turn that up at all?
I can get really close if you want me to.
Are you off mic today?
What have I done?
Am I? How is my audio? Is it me? Maybe it's me.
It just looks low on OBS for me that I was worried. So
maybe
you know I've got this problem with. Hang on a second. Let me do this. Problem with my phone. With you can hear it kicking in. I don't know what's going on. It's a bit with you know. Roger. What was it?
You know, that could come in really
Blast
handy when we're talking about a certain subject on Trilogy Show, and you're like, oh, I don't know what to say here. You'd be like, yeah.
Still a bit quiet according to Barbara.
I don't know what's wrong, guys.
What?
That's actually really cool. That's pretty good.
I think there's a problem with the link between me and Dlive. I'm so sorry.
You know what? I just figured out what it is. Here, now I should be louder. Am I louder now?
I think so. Yeah, it looks good.
Okay.
Chat, you can always let us know, but it sounds much better. Yep. I mean, it looks much better on OBS. So. I can still, I can still hear you no matter what. So, but yeah, go ahead.
BK, in the actual in the chat room, you called Coin Captain Coin Caps. I think that should be his official nickname or Twitter name, CoinCaps.
CoinCaps.
I love it. Hey, CoinCaps is on.
I think that's a popular candy in the
What's
future.
up, Mr. Coin Caps?
What's your favorite flavor of CoinCaps?
Silver.
I love it.
I prefer gold, but all right.
Gil knows how to butter me up. He can.
You know what? I'm still waiting for you to come in when I'm playing Far Cry 5, so I can go to the to the equipment place, and one of the things is silver bars. How many silver bars do you want to buy? I'm like, I gotta show that to you. It's awesome. I'm like, oh, I just got this. I got it. All right.
Oh, look at this. Jester, I come in at 113 followers. He came in at 113 followers, 113.
Yeah.
Almost 13 minutes in stream.
That means we have to.
Boy, this is the moment. This is the weird moment.
Next time, come in at 2 hours and we'll be at 200. Oh, wait, no, stay here. I'm just kidding. Wait, what?
Burp.
Yeah, man. So, chat, just to let you know, we're doing something different today. We wanted to get more chat integration, and we're taking topics from you guys that you guys want us to talk about. So we're just checking in on everybody, but we're keeping a close eye on chat. So let us know if there's something you want us to talk about. First donation? Whoa!
Ooh.
Whoa!
Thank you, Jester. Appreciate that. We
Thank
changed
you,
up the
Jesse.
alerts this week, guys.
You are the cutest of Borg.
Yeah.
You were the cutest Borg.
Resistance is futile.
You are the first Borg for sure. We haven't heard that yet.
Well, Jester, I think you should be, if you're going to submit donos, you should also submit a show topic suggestion along with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And thank you so much, Jester.
Thank you,
That's kinda
Chester.
cool.
That's awesome.
Appreciate that.
And so so we're just we're keeping an eye on topics. Let us know. We'll dance for you as best as we can. Coin Captain, how are you doing?
Oh, how you doing? I'm doing
you
good.
doing?
How you doing?
All right.
Yeah. Well,
How much Jayla enough fly?
actually, okay. I'll tell you, I'm actually doing really. I had one of what I don't not.
This is
trying
where
to-
you're gonna brag. Is that what's
a
gonna
little
happen?
bit. Yes, a little bit. I had a. Oh, never mind. Forget it.
No, I didn't mean to shut you down, Cap.
I had a really good stream last night, and it was exactly what I needed because on my
Good to hear.
channel, I went through the whole Admiral Mirror came aboard, put me in a smelly pirate hooker prison, and then threw all my rum
You have
overboard,
done that
and-
to yourself. Anyway, go ahead. Keep going.
Yes. Oh yeah. And it didn't quite go over as I had expected, and it created some negative energy on the ship and
I'm
and
gonna
off
blame
the ship.
Elsa for it.
blame Elfsar. Yeah, let's do. And no, actually,
Yes.
he was extremely supportive through that process. But anyway, and I after I kind of got back on my feet and was taking care of business, but I just something still felt off until last night, and I don't know, it all clicked, and it wasn't during the regular part of the stream. I mean, there were some good things there. I got a viewership record, which is really neat, a personal record, and then afterwards, I'm like, all right, well, I did my giveaways, I opened the lemon chest, and I'm like, now everybody's gonna leave, and I just wanted to relax and kind of chill and just unwind, so I put the mature tag on, and I had some rum, and I just was talking with my friends on my channel, like for real, and I called it the nightcap, and I don't know, there was something that really it's not really something I can put into words, but it spoke to my soul that hour or whatever it was. I'm not exactly sure how long it was, but anyway, at the end of it, I just really felt like, okay, I'm back. Like my mindset, my soul is ready to keep moving forward with my channel. And so that really, and that set me up for a great day today with my wife. We spent, we had a great day together. I'm not going to tell you all of it, but we went out into the yard and worked in the garden and the yard, cleaned up a lot of that stuff. And then we went out to a really nice dinner together, and it was just great. So a great evening last night, a great day. So I'm actually doing really well.
That's awesome to hear,
Awesome.
man. That's
Yeah.
great. That's so cool. I had a great last couple streams too. Special shout out to, hey, it's Elf again. I wonder, this Elf is getting everywhere, isn't he?
Oh boy, he's a sneaky little elf.
Yeah, he's got some mystic balls going on.
Mature.
No, there's never mind.
Maybe when you said we were doing something else tonight, maybe we should mature tag. That's something else we could do.
That is something else. No. We're talking about reading the future with crystal balls. You know what I mean? That's all. Elves do that sort of thing. Yes. And no, like I had a best of 5 at Dlive with Elfstar versus Lady Crocheter, and yeah, that was amazing. Hit my record again. A record with I think it was 22 subs, something like that. I think that was the number.
Awesome.
And yeah, just had a heck of a time. Best of 5 at Dlive is ramping up. As you can see, we're doing tournament champions. Two competitors are seated below me. And just having some fun and chatting. And today was great. I did get to chat with Elf and Made Up TV as well. And things chugging along okay. So yeah, I'm glad to hear that as well. So Gil, how do you feel? I hope you feel better, man, because it's not the same without you being on Dlive as much. But I want you to know that we care about your health more than anything. So
thank you, man. No, I appreciate that. We talked all about that. I would love to say that yeah. I'm not gonna bring negative stuff into this, but yeah, kind of. I had a bit of a visit by some people that I prefer if they just didn't hang out at my channel. Definitely away, probably 180 away from what I'm promoting when on my streams, and that was okay. But I'm glad to hear you guys were growing and doing well, and it's been interesting.
We got to catch up somehow, man. You're up there in the VP status. Me and Coin are just trying to get closer, edging closer. We'll get there.
Coin's
we'll get there someday.
VP in tomorrow.
No, you're jinxing me, man. Don't do that.
I'm not
you
fucking,
never know.
What?
Yeah, you never know.
Nothing.
No, seriously, you never know what can happen, man. I never count.
Oh, okay, so it'll be in 6 hours instead of tomorrow. Okay.
Now we're talking my language. This is the gambler's fallacy, guys. These guys are. They said they're not gamblers. I take it back. These guys are. This is a thing.
No, I'm a gambler.
You're a gambler?
I bought a lotto ticket today.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Gil, you're not a gambler, right?
A lotto ticket.
I bought a lotto ticket.
Wow. You live in the high life.
Living the dream.
He's not a professional.
Random NPCs.
I love it. Upside
again,
down.
Yeah, he's doing the upside down. Hello in Australia. Hello to you, NCP. How you doing?
He didn't say it was a professional gambler. He just said he was a gambler. Professional gambler.
The captain needs to know when to hold it, know when to fold it.
I know when to hold it.
Know when to run.
I had to
hey, look at that! I got it working.
What is that?
Oh, NCP! I can't read that shit.
What? How in the? It's
it's working. Trilogy.
How did he do that? It's like it's moving into.
There's a website. There's a website that changes the stuff for you, and you copy and paste it.
Oh wow!
The sailor is superstitious. Makes sense. Oh, that's true. Yep. He's not a sailor. He's a dirty pirate hooker, but that's okay. He upgraded you, Coin. Look at how nice Barber is.
Hey, that's cool, man. If people don't want to, people don't have subjects, what we'll do is we'll come back and just sit here for an hour, 40 minutes and just be like,
oh,
I have it. Oh, that's something that's new. I went to the dentist today. Look at this. I have this like white tooth. Now when I smile, it's like,
yeah.
I feel like
look at that. What happened there? They put a cap on you.
Oh, I got into a fight. Somebody knocked out my tooth, so now they just put that fake one in there. No, I'm just kidding.
You should have seen.
No, I had to have a crown replaced, and I spent 3 hours in the dentist's chair the other day, and
that's fun.
They put this temporary on. I guess so. Now I got it. When I smile, I get the. I told him to put like a skull and crossbones and 2 little rubies inside the skull's eyes, and this is what they gave me.
Are we going down this path? I mean, maybe we should, yeah. My weekend wasn't that happy either.
No, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
How do we make it happier?
You got a shovel? Oh, sorry, man. That's too dark. Sorry,
wow.
That's too soon and too dark.
Mature.
All right, yeah. Sexy time.
That was easy.
Hey!
There we go. Now we're talking.
That'll bring me up.
Brand Gaming. How you doing, man? What's going on?
Yeah.
Look at the toxic stuff in our chat room. 3 hours? Yeah, 3 hours. Was he drilling the whole time? Did he give you Novocaine, or would you have a happy juice?
Well, first of all, it wasn't even the dentist; it was the assistant, and she was like digging in there and trying. Like, okay, so they took out my old crown, like disintegrated. Basically, it didn't disintegrate, but it needed replacing.
After 3 hours, at least happy.
And so they took them like an hour just to get it out. It was like stuck in there or something. I don't know what the problem was. And they get it out, and then they're trying to like pack the stuff up in there to stop it from bleeding and prepare it for the crown. Oh my God. And then they made a temporary and it didn't fit right. So they had to make another one. And then that one had like too big of a gap. And so then they had to make a third one. It was like, I felt like I was hit by a Mack truck when it was over. I came home and slept for 4 hours after it. And I hadn't even had any drugs other than the Novocaine or lidocaine or whatever the hell they injected.
Something cane.
Yeah, raising
rum
cane. That's exactly rum cane. Well, now that kind of cane I can deal with. I can deal with sugar cane, but that was not what they were using. Anyway.
Oh.
Yeah, let's talk about dentistry. Maybe that'll be the topic.
I could talk about
what? Lady Crocheter, thank you for the host.
Thank you, Lady Crow. Thank you so much for. Well, Lady Crochet has got a bit of a scavenger hunt going on right now as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
there's code
do
words.
We all have. I know I've got a code word. BK, you've got one. Do you have one too, Captain?
A code word? Yes.
No, he doesn't. Oh, you do.
Yes, I do. Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna get them here, suckers. You might have to go to our channel and figure out how to get them.
But
yes,
mine you can only see when I'm live streaming.
Oh.
Same thing. I only give mine away out when I'm live streaming.
Nice. Mine's on Discord, so you guys, if you guys want to get mine for Discord, and yeah, I should probably incorporate the live streaming too. That makes sense. But dentistry, like I've done a lot here in Japan because it's dirt cheap, and actually, I've found the frequency of less pain as well. Like I haven't had as much pain.
Why is dentistry dirt cheap in Japan?
I have no idea.
Like the things that I want to associate with Japan,
same
dentistry is not.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Wait,
They've got one big Godzilla tooth that they ship down into replacement tooths.
Well, I say dirt cheap because I compare it to American prices. Now, it's not cheap no matter where you go, but like compared to America, it's like, okay, I'll tell you, I got a root canal, or no, it was like not a root canal, it was like the extraction, right? And then like a crown. I had to get a fake tooth and everything, or a cap or a crown. After they had to do x-rays, they do everything.
27 yen.
Yeah, well, not quite. It sounds bad in yen, but in actual dollars, it's cheap. But yeah, it was like 3 times. I had to go there 3 times and do different things, right? Because you had to have the temporary, and then you had to get the order it and do all that. It cost like a total of, after everything, like $100 and something.
Well, that actually is pretty cool.
Yeah.
$100?
Yeah, for like all that stuff. It was like x-rays. I had to go there 2 or 3 times. I can't remember, but then you get like, yeah, it was yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, it's pretty cheap. Now you can.
I like the fact that in Japan there's a doctor for everything. There's a specialization. Like every human part has a doctor who just specializes in it. I found that out when a friend of mine accidentally damaged a part of his anatomy, and we had to work out who the penis doctor was.
Ooh. I haven't had to see one of those, thankfully.
The penis.
A penis or a doctor?
Is it? Why am I on top?
A doctor.
I think Gil's got to be on top for this one.
No. But I thought it was really interesting that there's a specialist for every, like, there's the earlobe doctor and the nasal doctor, and yeah, I just thought that was kind of amazing.
I go to the mind doctor.
I never experienced that before.
I go to the mind doctor all the time. They took one look at me off the plane from America and said he needs to go to the mind doctor right away.
Well, I don't need to go. I didn't need to go to the mind doctor. Every time I get a COVID test, they touch my brain, so I know it's there.
Still alive? Still functioning?
Yeah, still there.
You got a mind.
Still
I think you have a mind. You got a mind.
Enjoy being shared with us that they've met at least 5 randoms that work in dentistry that all collect specimens. I'm thinking why they collect them is that when you need to have a crown, they just get someone else's tooth and just shave it down and be like, here you go. $400.
So wait, like, okay, so let's see. Okay, so Elf popped in a suggestion, and let's just catch up with chat a bit. I know, let's see. Thank you, Brand Gaming. Hope you had a good stream. Ooh, just hanging out after streaming. Hope that went well. We had 3 places in the world you would visit, all expenses paid, where and why. Ooh, 3 places.
The moon.
3 places each. This is beautiful.
Ooh, that could be interesting because you've answered that question in your own stream, didn't you?
And so having a week dentist get back. Okay, I was looking for topics. There was one, but I think it was a joke. You're asking about my hair in the intro. If you really want me to talk about that, I'll use my topic for that. It'll be very short. I'll tell you what happened, and then it's over. I can get off this mountain. But let's see. Any other topics in chat? What are we thinking?
Random. Thanking me or not thanking me, but I haven't had anyone who passed away. I think you're thinking about BK, but that's okay.
Oh yeah, that was me. Unless he's talking about your penis doctor friend.
Oh, that's well, yeah, he did. Well, maybe he died from it. Who knows?
Man.
Have you used laughing gas? Anybody ever used laughing gas at the dentist? I didn't.
I haven't had laughing gas at the dentist, but I broke my ankle. It was the other one actually, in a game of Ultimate Frisbee. It's a long story, but basically I was looking at the frisbee. Someone else came in. He was looking at the frisbee. We both collided midair. Put my foot down. Broke my ankle. Because I was in so much pain, they gave me a thing called a green stick, which is basically like laughing gas. And what you do is you breathe in and you self-medicate. So when you go lightheaded and it's too much, you just stop taking it in, and then you wait a few seconds and you keep doing it. And that was amazing. In fact, I was talking about your friend Gilpy. Okay, thanks, Random. I'm glad. RIP the guy who had to go to the doctor. Okay, yes, he is resting now, but he's still with us. It's cute. That's actually really funny. So I think it's called pethidine, and again, it's this stick that you breathe in. It looks like a green whistle, and I found out later that you have to have only certain paramedics have them, and they have to co-sign them because they'll take them to parties and like passing them around. It was like, it's like, hey man, have a toot. So that was kind of interesting.
I think I tried laughing gas once, but it didn't work. Or I hated it and they took it off and they just said, you're getting just extra Novocaine or whatever. But I don't know. I think I've done that once, but have you ever done that, Coin?
Yeah, I think it was a long time ago, like maybe a decade ago or something. But I hate the little mask thing they make you wear. Like, I don't know. I'm not good with it. I'm not claustrophobic. I mean, hell, I work inside of a metal tube all day, but
is that a euphemism?
maybe, but we'll have to mature tag if you want to talk about that. Mature. We could do that. Maybe we should.
Captain
maybe
is
we
the
should
middle
do
tube.
that.
I am not mature at all.
And we'll do the Trilogy Show mature stream.
I guess we can if you want.
We'll work it out in the break.
Also want to let you know that we're top of the carousel suddenly. That's kind of awesome.
Oh, well, in that case, we're not going to do mature because I don't think it's right off of there.
We're the top of the...
really?
Yeah, we're the
That's
top
because
of
all the hosts.
carousel.
Finally,
Thank you so
being
much,
immature
guys.
pays off. Yes, I did it. I'm never mature. Yeah, I don't like the rubber dams either. At least not in the dentist chair.
That I can deal with.
Well, I'll take.
Really?
I do it, but it's not fun.
I don't know any rebel. They don't really use that stuff here. They just take you out the back. You hang onto a kangaroo's back legs. They tie a string around the tooth. The kangaroo kicks. It kicks you in the head, and the tooth goes missing. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, Japan's the same. It's just we use a samurai.
Unbutton.
We use a samurai sword and
What my gum dripping blood?
You should play that right now. Can you pull that up and play that, Gil?
I can, but that's got to be mature tagged.
All right, we'll do it.
I can play it, but the problem is I can't get the audio to go through. I can give it to BK to play.
Oh yeah, that would work. But that's all right. We're on the carousel. Don't worry about it, because I don't want to have to mature tag if we're on the
What?
carousel.
Well, I am Egyptian magician, and that's not racist. That's what he says. So.
Right.
Tooth decay. Hold on. Now you got me going. I got to do this now.
Oh my god. It's really bad. It's really mature tag stuff. Oh boy.
Well, I mean,
actually,
I guess
I think that one is okay. That one's okay, isn't it? Because that one he doesn't get really.
I don't know. I mean, what's the worst that'll happen? Well, I don't know.
Dental malpractice.
Probably.
We're talking. It's. Hold on.
Yeah.
It
is germane to the subject that we're talking
yes,
about.
it is.
Yeah.
BK, I'm sending this to you in Discord.
Okay.
I think it's totally worthwhile.
Anyone out there like the Jerky Boys? Anyone remember the Jerky Boys? That's what we're talking about here. We're gonna play a little Jerky Boys.
Oh wow! Oh,
did you send it to me in Discord? Where?
Yes. Wow. Hold on a second. I just saw something that I just realized I'm doxing myself, aren't I?
What?
That's a bit better. That's okay. Thank you so much, Coin. I just saw it now.
Well, just trying to help a buddy out,
Yeah, it's okay. I've got to change that. I don't know why that does that all the time.
You didn't send it to Discord though, like the Discord thing. I
am
right?
Egyptian magician.
I'm not missing it,
actually,
am I?
I'll do it in the trilogy backroom one.
Cool.
Wow.
Phone
man.
pranking.
It's
Yes,
cool.
Sparky, that's what it is. Yes, it's phone pranking. Yep.
Shotgun teeth removal. America. Yeah, that'll do it.
America.
Yeah.
That doesn't
I
work
think
as
I
well
have
as it
a America
sounds.
sticker.
I've tried that.
I'm pretty sure I have a America sticker.
That's why this is exactly why I went to Japan, because false advertising.
Supposedly,
America.
Thailand's also good for that sort of stuff.
For America? What?
No, for
For what? Oh, whoops, sorry. Do you want me to just play the audio and nothing else, or do you want?
it's the audio.
The audio. Okay.
Just the audio.
All right, guys, let's listen to Jerky Boys.
Hello, may I help you?
Yes. Hello?
Hello?
Are you dental malpractice?
Yes.
Dental malpractice.
Dental malpractice.
Where did you get our number?
I went to dentist. I went for tooth decay. They did awful thing. He ripped my teeth out my gum. I cannot talk. I cannot eat. He cursed me and hit me while I'm sleeping.
He hit you.
And then he put me under sedation. I wake up, my pants unbuttoned. My teeth gum is dripping blood. I cannot even blow bubbles when I chew gum, when I drive cab.
She even laughed at that.
You gotta help me. They kept cursing me. I went there, I crying, they cursed me, threw me out. You got to help me.
Which dentist is this?
This man named Mr. Rocco on Bronx. Mr. Rocco, Louis Rocco.
Louis Rocco?
He's yes, I go there for a cab. I stop cab, my tooth hurting. I go in. He say sit down. Then he punch my teeth. I'm bleeding, and then my pants unbuttoned, and then they cuss me.
Okay. Give me a number. Can you give me your number?
Yes. 5553591.
5553390.
Yes. It's okay. Then I wake up, my pants unbuttoned.
Okay.
But why they do this thing? They don't. What? Why? I'm new in this country, and then this is the treatment by people.
Okay. What is your name?
My name is Ali Kamal.
Can you spell that? Why are you screaming?
My teeth. The guy took my teeth and punched them. I can't make even chew popcorn, nothing. You got to help me, Allah. I pray to Allah that somebody help me. Please help me. This man must be
No,
stopped.
did you call another farm?
No, I call you.
Where did you get our number?
From newspaper.
Tuesday.
Okay, I'm too much pain. Too much pain.
Okay, bye.
She's, bye. I don't want to deal with you.
It was a doctor's. It was a dentist's office who was calling.
Yeah.
Brought back flashbacks of working at Nintendo.
Oh, really?
Oh, I bet. I bet, man. Yeah, right. For sure.
Oh man. Oh yeah.
Hey, Suki.
Suki's here.
Suki.
Just walked in. How you doing?
Hey, Suki, I sent you a Discord message. When you get a chance, take a look at that and let me know.
Everyone's hitting up Suki. That's all I can say.
I love the dental
I know,
malpractice.
well, look at. She starts streaming on Dlive and becomes very busy.
Gee, I wonder what that's like.
What can you do? 13 Arbor saying he remembers you kicked my dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's another one of those.
Classic.
And people go and get their teeth done and have a holiday in Thailand.
That's what it is.
Yes, they
Thailand's
do.
very cheap for that. Oh.
Thailand's cheap for lots of surgery. Lots of people who would be like, "Oh, I need this done. Okay, I'll go to Thailand, get the operation done, and then I'll sit at the beach and just chill out." Meanwhile, you got an IV in your hand, and you know, your sutures are oozing. But hey, you know what? I went to PP Island. It's all cool.
There's some places that it's kind of interesting, you know. Countries can specialize, and that's the specialty they chose was surgery, huh? And dentistry. I guess it's healthcare, but that's good. But yeah, makes
I think
another thing we're. Go ahead.
I was going to say, Captain, I think that's the only Jerky Boys that we could probably play here without having to mature tag.
That one's pretty relatively clean.
Although he
Yeah.
does repeat 3 times that his pants are unbuttoned, so just so she heard it.
I didn't notice that at all, but I know where you're listening.
Since you just walked in, let me tell you, we're actually doing it a little bit different this week. We're doing 3. What am I trying to say? We're trying to get 3 topics out of the chat. That's what instead of us bringing in topics, we want you guys to submit some. So if you have anything you'd like for Gilly P, the Coin Captain, and BK Johnson to talk about tonight, just throw the suggestion in the chat, and we might take up your topic.
Mm-hmm. I love the beginning where you laughed at it, Coin, where it was dental malpractice. Is this dental malpractice?
It's like right out of the bat. He's like, "Is this dental malpractice?"
Makes me think of an old skit with Adam Carolla and Jimmy Kimmel when they were going on the street saying, "Stop women's suffrage. Women are suffraging too much." And you know what suffrage is?
Right. Yeah.
Women's vote,
women's
right?
liberation movement.
Yeah. It sounds like suffering, and it was just like the dental malpractice.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, you take it and flip it around.
Is this the dental malpractice?
It's yes, very. Oh man, some of that stuff. You know, maybe we should change that as a topic. But you know, there's certain things that you listen to when you were younger that just get stuck in your head. And these guys are one of them. Like, you know, every time you hear them, it just takes you back to a place of laughing with your friends and just enjoying.
It's interesting. Random was like, you would have told him to F off and hung up earlier, like 10 minutes earlier. It's like, yeah, that's why I was like, it takes me back to Nintendo days, because they trained you very well. Like, as if you're coming at it from a point of view of customer service, like that lady should have easily taken care of that quicker, but she was enjoying it. It sounded like she was laughing.
Yeah, you could
was
tell.
laughing.
Yeah, you could tell she.
Yeah,
I
because
think she knew that one was a prank.
Yeah.
Topic: why or why not will you show your feet on stream? Oh, that's all right.
Because I haven't been
in my
offered enough
case, I won't
lemons.
do that because my left foot is all mangled and black and blue from having broken toes. So that would probably not be something that people would really. Well, I don't know. Maybe
What?
people. Yeah, we want to see that. Show it to us.
That's the only time I want to see your feet, Coin. Other than that, you keep your feet to yourself. But if I need to call the doctor, you show me your feet.
Well,
Or we could.
As long as it's black and blue from you hurting your foot, not diabetes.
Yeah.
Diabetes.
You mean
Was
the
it-
diabetes? Who got the
Who
diabetes?
was the
Somebody got the diabetes.
Wilford Brimley.
Wilford Brimley? That's it.
That's it.
If
If
you-
you got the
if you have
diabetes, you can
diabetes,
save money.
Well, that was on Far Cry when you were playing, right, Gil?
Yes,
That's
that's
why it's like
exactly
all-
also.
the diabetes.
Yeah. So there's I was playing this game and they're talking about one of the side missions is that you get it's a bear, basically, and his name is Cheeseburger. They're like, he used to like cheeseburgers, then he got the diabetes, and I started laughing, and people didn't know why, and I was like, dude, that's the Wilford Brimley commercial that they were playing in the 90s.
That's awesome. R2D2 socks. Well, now we have to see feet. What?
That's Suki. Suki's just teasing us.
That
R2D2
actually is a
socks.
pretty good topic because we could even expand that to like what else would you do or not do?
Mm.
Oh yeah, that is
Yeah.
What would you do for views?
Right.
Now, if I happen to be a 30-year-old female, I might do a fitness stream on Dlive until they kick me off. But I might try that.
I'd do it
Yeah.
immediately.
Well, that one I might pick that one up. Anyone? What about you?
Yeah, a couple more.
Suki? Did you think of anything there?
We will be doing. We're gonna. Yeah, we will.
He's bad, I guess.
There's 24 people watching this, and shockingly, not too many suggestions. I mean, those 24 people must know why they're watching. Why are you watching? Do you just? Is it just because I'm a pretty smelly pirate hooker?
They got the diabetes and they got nothing else to do.
I got the diabetes. That's why.
Some questions.
We- I get-
We
I
need
get
a
stuck
Wilford
in-
Brimley alert for this. I got to. You know
Oh.
what? That's the next thing I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna make some alerts.
I feel like I was trapped into being the top when we decided to do this type of show, and
Hang on a second. Let's see.
We'll give you a do if you want, man. We'll do it. We'll give you a
no,
do-over
I'm just kidding.
next
It's
week.
all good. Oh no, it's okay. You're up next, buddy. Wait, no, it's Gil's up next.
Well,
Yeah, Gil's up
no,
next.
No, well, no,
Top.
because you're just doing the intro. This is the intro.
Yeah, I know.
So when we take a break and come back, you've got to lead the first topic.
I leave the first topic. Yeah, exactly. I know. So next time, Gil.
Yeah.
Not next. Wait, what's going on? What was that laugh? I heard a nice giggle. It sounds lovely.
Yeah, I laughed because I found the video of Wilford Brimley doing this, but it's actually Wilford Brimley on the benefits of diabetes. So I'm like, do I send this?
Send it to CoinCam. He needs to know. He needs to know the positive side of diabetes.
Oh, yeah, well.
Well, you got.
He knows. He knows already.
You never know. I don't know.
What the positive? You know what the positive side is? One of the positives is like you can literally just eat, like at a random moment when your blood sugar's dropping, you're like, yeah, I think I'm gonna eat a quart of ice cream now, and it's totally cool because you need to stay alive.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's cool.
There you go.
Suki's got some cool. Got another great suggestion. What attracts you to a female?
Oh,
Looks or brains?
Yes.
shoot.
All right. Cool.
Sorry. I almost said the other one, but we're family friendly here. That's a scary topic.
I'll take it.
all
I'll
right.
take it. I
My
have
husband
sexy time. I got broken
teases me
floor.
about having a foot stream.
Mm.
Suki does a foot stream. She will, no content needed. Just be like feet just dangling.
How does Suki knows
I
the ways
mean-
to my heart?
Yeah, we might have to.
What
see.
toppings are best on a burger, hot dog, or pizza?
Pineapple.
I'm not a pineapple guy. Heroin.
I have had a burger that had pineapple on it, but I just said that for effect.
Yeah, okay. Everyone stopped.
That's the show, everybody. Thanks for tuning in tonight.
Sorry.
Should
this
we
was-
take a
Yeah.
we take a bit of a break because we are 50 minutes in?
Yep. Let's take a break. We'll decide what
Probably.
topics
All
we're
right,
gonna
let's
do.
get those. Let's
Get
do
some
2
topics
more
in,
minutes.
guys.
Get
Oh.
Final suggestions, guys.
Yeah, final
Hurry up. Come on,
suggestions.
put
Then we'll
something
take a
in the chat.
break,
Let's go.
and then I'll be real top. Right
I'm
now,
waiting for your reply on Discord.
just intro.
Oh, you are? Did I do something on?
Oh,
I
Suki,
sent her a
no, Suki,
message.
Suki, not to kill.
Suki.
Suki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was
No,
me.
It's a little. It's a little bit time sensitive, so I need a reply
Yes,
in
Suki.
the
Come
next
on.
hour.
It's all Suki's fault.
Yeah.
I know it's all. Yeah. Maybe we'll make. Actually,
Yes, I am attracted to both. What? Huh? Yes. Go ahead.
No, I'm good. I was just gonna say maybe we should because we had talked in the past. I'm not saying we have to do it tonight, but we talked in the past about putting somebody in the center of the triangle, and then we interview them. That could be a good one too. Maybe we can do that.
Mm.
Anybody want to be the first guest
Interesting.
on the Trilogy Show?
That might be your topic. When Catton's the top and he has control of you, be careful. He might put you in the center.
Ooh, yes.
The Trilogy.
Suki says no. She wants her question answered.
No. Oh, sorry,
You're
Captain.
in
Be right back.
trouble.
I think it's talking
I like
about
it.
attraction. I think
that can be fun.
I think I might do that. I might do that as my question. And then the fun part is that I will. This is the challenge. I'm on top. It'll be the question that Suki said, but we have to make sure we don't have to go mature tagged. Good luck, gentlemen. Wait, how is it going to be attracted to I'm definitely attracted to both Captain and Gilly P. If not, I wouldn't be here because what the hell. But
well, if we talk about it now, then we can't use it as a topic after the break.
I don't know. I'm saying I'm not talking about the topic. I'm talking about what would make it mature tagged because you said you were concerned. So. Is it impossible? Is it impossible?
No, I wasn't concerned about it.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it's possible. Sure, it's possible.
It's possible. We could
Trust
do it.
me, we can do this without
All you
being.
gotta-
We
all
can
you
do
have
this
to do
without
is-
being mature tagged.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just speak in euphemisms.
Yes, exactly.
I'm very skilled at doing that on my channel.
Yeah, I've dated lots of very smart women who are horror pictures, so it's okay.
Yeah, and and then so basically, I'll give my answer now, and we'll determine if it's mature tagged or not. When I like to take the coconut juice and pop it on the can and drink it every now and then, but every now and then I like to, enjoy some water.
Is that a euphemism?
I think it's a euphemism. I like coconut
Also-
juice and water. That's what I
also
was
gonna
drinking
get us
right
into
now.
trouble.
Look, Cara coconut juice and water. Duh. It's not a euphemism. It's the truth. The truth. All right, that was 2 minutes, guys. I was stalling for you, chat. Anything else? Let's see before we take our first break.
How about I got one. How about boxers or briefs? Is that
What about
is that-
nothing?
I don't
Commando.
know. Maybe that's the case. I don't know.
I'm out there, Jared. I'm
Depends if you got
loving every minute of
if
it.
you got a Velcro fly or not.
Velcro fly. Now
Is
that's
that,
Yeah,
is that
yeah.
that's a real
Because you don't
thing?
want to
Those
get
in
caught
a
up in the
minute.
zipper, baby.
Is that a real
You don't wanna
thing?
get caught up Yeah, hell yeah.
What? Why don't I have that? Is it only Australia? What? Is that in America too,
No.
Coin? Did they make that while I was gone? Have you seen a Velcro fly?
what boxers or briefs?
No, Velcro fly.
I haven't had a Velcro fly since I was a kid
Interesting.
in the 80s. Where you get all the answers for your game show.
Oh God damn it! All right, we gotta go there. We gotta go there.
Let's talk about the most embarrassing moments.
Okay.
Oh, that's a
there
good
we go.
topic.
There we go. There we go. Okay.
Every time I stream.
In bed.
Just
I'm
what
just
else-
here for the marmalade recipes. The marmalade recipes. We have a perfect line of jellies and jams.
This is a perfect time to talk about euphemisms.
We don't talk about jams on this channel.
Okay. Cool. All right. I think we should go on a break, guys, and when we come back, we have your answers. We gave you the extra minutes to give in chat. We're gonna take a little break, take a little bathroom break, and then we'll be back to do our regular. Well, we'll have 3 topics, one each, and I will be on top first. Let's do it. You guys ready?
There you go. Is there treasure under Oak Island? Jester's been to my stream. Very cool. We might talk about that too.
All right. We got a lot of topics now. All right. We're gonna take a quick bathroom break.
Jester has one there.
We'll be back later, and then we'll be back in a bit, and then we'll be 3 topics. Same
right.
as before. 1 topic each.
See you soon.
I'll start.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night. Try to catch me howling at the moon. Try Will you find me? Hope you find me. I'll be back home soon. When the sunrise, when the sun. We're trying to
Oops. Hello. Because when you go back to Japan, there you go.
I do like no, you can't. BK, you can't tease me like that. I want to run it again. I want to hear it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Again.
Run it again.
Welcome. Hello, everyone out there in Dlive. We're doing a do-over. I'm BK Johnson.
I'm the coin captain.
And I'm Gilly P.
We.
Arr!
Here.
Welcome to the Trilogy Show in the next 2 hours. Wait a second. Wait. Huh? Hang on. No.
The next hour. And
All right. Well, we talked about we took. And yeah, this is what we decided, guys. We heard your voices. We listened to chat. We paid attention. We're gonna do dental malpractice, the diabetes, and foot fetishes are the topics for the day. Are you ready for a roller coaster ride, guys?
I got diabetes.
You got the diabetes. We got one with the diabetes. We might have two.
Maybe you get the diabetes.
All hands on deck, ladies and gentlemen. We're ready to go. No, okay.
Oh, why I got the diabetes? Because I brought home the bacon.
Bring home the bacon, Gil.
I got the diabetes.
Oh my god. Maybe I will just talk about dental malpractice. What the hell? Anyway, no. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. I am going to, since I am on top, we're starting this way, going back to the regular where we each have 3 topics, because you guys helped choose. This is what we're gonna do. First topic is gonna be what attracts you to a female, looks or brains, both, or just attraction in general. What attracts you to the opposite sex or whatever you're attracted to. You know, it doesn't have to be, opposite. But yeah, so attraction is basically going to be my topic. Next up would be Gilly P. And he's saying, I want a little mystery in our trilogy show. He had a mystery show recently, right? So
I was thinking, I can say it now. I want to say, does frog sexuality matter?
Okay.
That's my question.
Okay.
That's our conversation.
Tadpoles.
I hope that's. No. I hope this is a euphemism, and that.
I hope so too, because otherwise it's going to be very boring.
That's not exactly. That's not what we talked about at all. So I hope it's a euphemism. So yeah, it'll be a mystery one up next. Ooh, but it might have.
Next? I thought I was going last.
No, you're second. Oh, you want to go? You want to go last? Do you want the mystery last? You can.
Yeah, I want to go last.
You want to go last? Okay, we'll do that. I can. I'm a top. I can do whatever the hell I want. Coin cap. Consensually. Yeah. You're the bottom asked. I'll be consensual. You asked me. You'll be last. Don't worry.
I forgot what my safe word was though.
But barrel boy. Coin cap.
Boy? That is not my safe word.
That's what I heard from chat. The chat
Art
lied.
Art Vandelay.
And you want to be my latex salesman. Coin Captain, did you?
Yes, sir.
And so Coin Captain is going to be talking about. Did you want to say it yourself? Well, how would you put your topic?
I don't know. Maybe we'll make them wait and find out. They find out when we get there.
Double mystery, but it will be from.
I mean, that's
the chat.
Don't deny me my dominant top moment where I can make them wait for it.
Okay, cool. All right, so we're going me, Coin Captain, Gilly P. Let's go.
Fascinating.
Trilogy Show activated now. So the original question: what attracts you to someone? Brains or looks or both? So guys, think about the answer to that question as I do my ramble. I'd say both, because the visual attraction is very strong.
BK has to keep his options open. That's why. Both. It gives you double the chances. Sorry, I'm sorry, BK.
That's classy.
He's got a point.
That's awesome. I love it.
It's I can't he only speaks the truth. So like, why not raise? You're speaking to a gambler. I'm big on numbers. You're right. The odds will raise if I go either. Yeah. So yes.
Go either way.
Go either way.
I knew someone like that.
Looks are.
Exactly. That's exactly the reason why it went both ways.
Oh really? Okay, yeah. So no, And actually what happens is like, well, when you talk about attraction, see like attraction, if I put it in terms of attraction, it depends on what you're talking about. Like the if you took it in terms of only attraction, like I just want to have sex with them and then that's it, then it might be different because it's like, well, there's going to be a higher percentage in one than the other, but it's still always both. I mean, it's like there's always going to be, to me, there's never the 100% or 0% in this question either, regardless of even if you isolate it to attraction or anything like that. It's like if you like only based it on looks only and then there's no brains, it's like, well, then there's no point in ever being with another human being because you could just get anything that looks really good and then you're fine because there's zero brain there. So there's always going to be a certain amount of percentage of both, in my opinion. It's just that if I was looking for just a one-night stand or sex, then it would be definitely the looks would be higher than the brains, because why not if you're going for that? So it depends on your goal as well. So again, if you're looking for someone to stay with, I would say it would be getting closer and closer to equal. And then also, if we're looking for that, if you're looking for attraction towards commitment instead of just sex, I would say like, I think it's interesting because one thing that I always noticed, I had a college friend who was always bemoaning the fact that he didn't have a girlfriend. Well, I had a girlfriend at that time who happens to be my wife now. But like he would always say like, I was just like, oh, what type of girl you're looking for? Like we talk about that every now and then. And he always wanted someone who like he could play video games with and hang out with and do stuff like that. And I said, I don't do any of that with my girlfriend. She hates video games. She does that. We didn't have anything in common a lot about the hobbies. Like, but there was something else that we had in common, and that's what I'm trying to get to, where it's like there's something else that's interesting. Like we look at like brains or looks and stuff like that. There's something else that attracted me as well, you know. And it's hard to put a finger on it, but I always laugh because I ended up
female. You were male.
Something like that. Yeah.
Money.
That's gotta be
silver.
it.
Did she have silver?
I'm dead broke, dude. What are you talking about? The funny thing is we both thought we were actually coming from pretty well high families. We're like middle class, but it wasn't like we were rich. But you know, anyway, yeah. I think there's something else out there, and I think a lot of it is just like me. I do find that one thing is that she ended up playing more games with me, and I ended up doing, enjoying some of the things that I didn't like that I would make fun of before after we started getting together. So it was more like the opposites attract type of thing. In the end.
Bottom?
Yeah. Wait, what? Well, I had to learn how to be a bottom. You guys are reaping the benefits of that. I was always on top, but now, thanks to my wife, she taught me some things. But hey, wait, what? Hey, no! Stop getting me off topic, Gil.
Oh my.
Oh my. But there's something else that's like, yeah, we definitely agree on like generally like what's right and wrong. I think, or like what not right.
Is that a euphemism?
No, this time not. Thank God. No, like things like we have we work well as a team. We also make each other better, and we also just I don't know. There's something there that attracts us to each other, and that's why I just wanted to mention that if you isolate it to looks and brains, it can get difficult just being in that long relationship. And I don't even know if I made any sense, but that's what I was thinking. And I'm gonna pass off the baton to get Coin Captain.
Oh, yeah.
Your turn. Looks or brains. Pick one. Don't pick the other like I did. Go. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
For clarification, he is very lovable.
He possessed great skills.
Ancient Chinese secrets, baby. I possess great skills.
So,
Fucked up repugnant shit.
Take it easy when you talk to me, okay?
I had one.
I don't know what's going on.
You had one job. It was telling you. It was remember.
one job.
No, we're trying to stay away from the mature tag, Gilly P. We're doing it. We can do it.
Logical.
Logical.
All right, Coin Captain.
Are we still on the carousel?
Shh.
I believe we are.
Oh, we are.
Okay.
That'll change.
All right. Well, okay. Do I have to pick one or the other?
No. I was joking. I was just saying.
Oh, okay.
Answer however
Actually,
you want.
you know what? I just checked it. We're not anymore.
Wow. Well, cool. Then we might as well just mature tag then.
That's the mature tagging.
Mature.
What are you attracted to? Are we mature tagged yet?
I had to answer. You guys totally dodged the challenge. I said answer this question without going to mature tag, and now you're just like, wait, I need to answer it. Mature tag. All right, because I love you guys, I'll be nice.
Well, okay, all right. No, I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say anything that is
mature now. Mature tag now, sucker.
Ooh, now I have to be mature.
Yes, be mature.
Oh my!
It's very important you be mature here.
It could be either, and any combination in between, honestly. But I think it also depends on how you meet the person, right? I mean, did you meet them online? Did you meet them in real life? Did you have a conversation? And did you look at a picture? Like, there's so many different ways to be introduced to somebody, and like I'll use my current wife as an example.
Please don't respect her. Don't use her.
No. Oh. Whoa! We got an ice cream from Suki.
Wow,
Thank you so
Suki.
much. That's the new. That's the new ice cream alert.
Beautiful. I thought that was Gilly P, but it sounded like Gilly P.
I'm a lovable chap.
A lovable.
Thank you, Suki.
Immature tags is exactly that's what happens when we put that thing on. What was I saying? No. So we met online. My
BK,
wife
don't
and I now.
eat while we're doing a stream, dude.
That's a great idea, actually. I could totally have a snack right now.
Mic's
maybe when I
off
come
on
back.
OBS. Only you can hear me eat, Gil.
When
You're
you're on
welcome.
the top, you can do whatever you want, Gil.
Really? I'm taking my
He's
shirt
right.
off.
He's right.
Well, yeah, let's go, man. We're mature tag. Let's see those nips.
Dance party with Nips. Wait, Nips is well. Go.
Well, he can show his.
I think it's
nips,
X
can't
tag,
he?
didn't it? I think it'd have to be X tag once you do Nips.
I don't
Take
think
it
so.
easy when you talk to me,
Are you
okay?
serious? I heard.
Well,
I heard
Gibbs a minute-
otherwise.
Gives a minutes out on the beach surfing.
Really?
That's not. Yeah.
Yes, I can show my nips
No, he
finally.
doesn't have nipples though.
Oh my god.
Dude, I have to watch a stream now. I gotta see a man with
No,
no nipples.
I think there is that double standard, though. I think.
You see, the issue is that Australian men, especially surfers, from what I understand, and this is just rumor, they shave their chests, and
you for
the
the lemon.
effect of shaving their chest actually removes the nipples. So there you go.
Interesting.
No, but
Fascinating.
I think Dlive does have that double standard. Now, my opinion.
I heard they didn't though. I heard that male nipples count. That's what I heard from the grapevine. Because it was because the reason I heard this is because if you didn't know, I run this. Well, I don't run it, but I'm part of a show called Sexy Time, and we did one show in the bath, and I was in a bathtub, and they were saying be very careful not to show it because male nipples count too. I said okay, so I was very careful not to show my nipples while I was taking a bath on Sexy Time.
How long can we talk about nipples before we get shut down? That's what I want to
You
know.
can talk about it with a mature tag, right? I'm pretty sure we can.
Yeah, as long as
we
you're
just
not
can't
showing
showing
it.
them. Gil, be very careful. I know you want to.
Gil goes unhinged on the Trilogy Show. Oh boy.
Like Ken and Bobby, no nips. Yeah, exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what's going on.
But anyway, so you're saying, what was your answer to the actual question? We got contract by nipples.
The actual question. Okay, I was trying to tell you a little story
So
about
one
how
thing
my-
he's looking for is nipples. Is
His
that
wife's
that's all I
nipples?
came away with?
You're trying to be respectful to your wife and her nipples, is what I heard.
I do like nipples. No, what I was talking about is how I met my wife online, and somebody actually said something in the chat earlier. I forget who it was, but they were. It was something to the effect of there's like a million reasons why you wouldn't be attracted to someone, but not as many as why you would. And I did online dating to find my now wife because at the time I was working a lot as a flight attendant, so I was traveling all over the country, and yes, you meet people, a lot of people in that type of work, but not long enough to really develop a connection. You only maybe see them for, a day or an hour or whatever it is. And it's hard to meet people when you're constantly traveling around. And then when I was home, when I wasn't working, I was with my kids pretty much the whole time. So, it just wasn't real. So I went online, and I think it's definitely a different experience online. And because if you meet somebody in person, you can size them up immediately, right? I mean, most of us do, or at least, I mean, we judge.
You mean
we
talking about
judge a
physical?
book by its cover. Well, no, I'm talking about even your smarts. Like if you meet somebody within 5 minutes, you have a pretty good idea whether they have a brain or they don't.
That's
right?
quick judgment, though, man. Like, I mean, you have to be pretty good.
I don't.
That is very.
That's very
that
quick
is very
judgment. Like,
superficial.
there's. I mean, like, you've never been surprised by a lot of people. I have been.
No, of course
I mean,
I
like,
have.
I mean,
I'm
like by
not-
a lot, not by like again, like yeah.
I'm not saying that the judgment is accurate. What I'm saying is that we all make those judgments. When we meet somebody, we all tend to size them up in our heads and in our minds or hearts or whatever pretty quickly. I'm not saying those judgments are accurate. I'm just saying we all do that. And it's so when you meet someone in person, you feel like you can size up both their looks and their brains quickly, even though that may not be an accurate assessment because you haven't seen them long enough. But online, it's a different story because it's much more difficult to size up both of those, right? Like, is this picture accurate? Is this photo recent? Is it,
especially on text too, if you're texting it all.
Yeah,
oh
and
my
right.
God.
Or they're texting.
With
like
chat.
some people don't speak well, and so they come across as though they don't have a brain, but really they're very intelligent.
That's me.
And so
wait, except that part.
So if you go online, and some people they when they have time to type out a message, they can be better spoken and come across as pretty intelligent. And so what I'm saying is it's different when you meet. It depends on how you meet people, because. But anyway, I'm attracted to both is the answer, and and I will also say this. I think that if I'm attracted to females, we'll just get that off.
We don't have any judgment. We don't shame
no, but I'm just saying I'm attracted to females. So if I'm meeting if I was single and I was meeting a female for the first time, and maybe it was their brain that first attracted me to them, and maybe not as much their looks. Over time, that as I become more attracted to their brain, they would become more attractive to me physically. It's just a weird. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree.
It's almost.
I agree completely.
I think, but I don't think it happens the other way. Right. So.
It doesn't happen the other way. You're right.
Right. You can become more attracted to someone physically because of their brain, but you can't become more attracted to someone's brain because of their physical
that's insane.
Attributes.
You're totally right there. That was really deep, dude. That was amazing. Internet comparison because of your wife, which is beautiful. Both of my sisters found their husbands online. I know that, so it's interesting. But like also, that it is interesting that it doesn't go the other way, because I know exactly what we're talking about. Where like, if you're attracted to the brain, and then over time you'll get more attracted to the physical. The more you get to know that, but it doesn't work the other way. Oh, dang. Do you agree? What say ye, Gil P?
Yeah. Gil says yeah. What?
I hate agreement. Fight back.
No, it's not. No. You know what? I actually you don't want to. It's an interesting thing. I'm definitely kind of along the lines of, you have to whether it's brains or intellect or soul over physicality. I mean, I guess I had the, this kind of sounds a little bit like bragging, and it's not meant to be, but I happen to live in a place that really specialized in looks, in youth, and in beauty. And I dated people who were, their main attribute was the way they looked. And it was, there were, those relationships ended because it was very superficial. I mean, it was fun in its own right, but there wasn't any level to it. I remember someone saying to me once that they wanted to have a easy life, and I'm like, we're totally not compatible, because what I want to do is go out and explore the world, and that means there's going to be challenges. And they were like, no, I don't want challenges. And I was like, yeah, okay, well, that's cool for you, but you know what? I'm actually looking for someone who's going to jump into the trenches with me now and again, not every day, but and be able to know that they basically, they've got my back and I've got theirs. And that doesn't come with someone who's banking on their desirability to just be superficial, to just be looks. And when it comes to Hollywood and LA, a lot, I got to a point where I was like, everyone looks the same, everyone's aiming for the same thing. They're And the extreme element of that was when people were actually going in and surgically getting altered so that they fit into this box that they thought was acceptability, at least over there. And I was just like, this doesn't work for me, not even close. So so for me, it's they have to be a person. They actually have to have ideas. They have to have, when I say standards, I'm not talking about standards in dating. I'm saying, they can say, you know what, this works for me, this doesn't work for me. When I dated the person I dated before I got into my relationship now, she's a lovely girl. And she's now married, met the right person. It was great. But one of the things was that she was too pliable. Hey, what do you want to do? Okay, whatever you want. I felt like I was in Coming to America. Bark like a dog, jump on one foot. And look, that was a lot of fun. But the thing that happened was that got to a point where everything that you were talking before, BK, about sexual compatibility and stuff like that. It just got to a point where I was like, well, if everything's on offer, if you eat ice cream every day, there's going to be a point where you go, I don't want ice cream anymore. Like, give me some broccoli. I need a bit of a change. And that really, really came into play. But with that said, as I've spoken about this a few times, is I went and spent a bit of time learning about history and mankind and going back to what some people would consider to be ancient texts. And one of the things that I really enjoyed learning about was that certain religious groups do not allow you to marry someone you're not sexually and physically attracted to. You have to have that. Why? Mm-hmm. Because there are going to be times in your relationship where it's going to be, they're going to annoy the hell out of you. But if you don't have that baseline, then, what you do is you say, get the hell out, and I'm going to go get the hell out of mine, and there'll be a better option. So I really, there's a lot of wisdom in that idea that you have to be sexually attracted, both sides, because in those moments where you're like, get the hell out, or, you're having one of these heated moments, and I think it's quite natural to be in a relationship. There's not a relationship that goes on the planet that you don't, when you care about someone, they're going to get under your skin. They're going to go push your buttons, not on purpose, but because of what you're bringing into it too. You want it to work. You want it to be right. You want it to, all that sort of stuff. So you have, brains is really important, or what I'm calling in that area, for them to be a person, for you to be able to grow together, for you to be able to have conversations.
That was easy.
Thank you so much. Enough septic.
It's enough.
That was easy.
Oh, okay.
Enough
way too many.
Way too many alts. Thank you.
We know who this is.
We're getting to 200.
That was easy.
Yeah, maybe we are.
Tonight.
Now, if they could all give us a diamond.
The problem is Dlive checks for that when they
do? Yeah.
They check for duplicate accounts and all that.
Yep.
Yeah, but I mean, you've got to, there's elements. So, yeah, you know what? I always think that beauty is a bonus as long as you've got someone who's a decent human being and someone who's willing to grow. I also agree with what you guys were talking about before. Your attractiveness to a person does grow as the relationship grows. So if you have everything that's working towards, I mean, I'm surprised. Oh, thank you so much, Suki. Nice stream. The more you kind of go down that journey, and the more that you kind of bond and you go through these experiences, attraction is not just physical. Absolutely not.
Thank you,
Kanga. Thank you so much, Kanga. I thought you had followed already, but thank you so much, man.
Dude, I love that, because I do think, again, you have to. It's important. That's why I was saying before in a different way of like, I really don't think it's ever 100% the other way or the other. You need that. You need that attractive to the physical as well as the brains, and it's like the kind of. You need some of both, of course, and it's like if you go two-way, one or the other, it's going to be a difficult proposition for you if you go down that. The interesting thing of when you're talking about your previous partner, you said, or previous girl that you were dating.
Sure.
I was curious because you mentioned, how would you describe that again? Was it like lack of conviction, or what was it? Like that was the thing. What were you trying to say there?
No, it was just there wasn't any of the connection was more on a physical, like we were both attracted, but as a person, oh man, how do I say this nicely?
Is it because? Well, here. Let me.
Because I don't want to be disrespectful.
No.
Yeah,
I was trying to basically just isolate what I was
just
trying to isolate that because that's what I was thinking of with. I mean, I'm saying it because I we both kind of say we have kind of similar backgrounds a little bit. Where I fell in love with another woman earlier, and then I ended up, with my current wife is different. But one of the things I noticed when you were saying that about your previous partner, I was thinking that one thing that really bugged me about the one of the things that I can actually say, like, again, I don't want to talk bad about her too bad, but it was like, because I still love her. I always say that, and I do. But one of the things that made me realize, like, oh yeah, maybe we're not good together, or we don't make each other better, or I don't think we're a good match, or we're the right fit, right? Even though we love each other and it's all that. But it was basically that she didn't know what she wanted, and that's what I would think. And I'm like, she would say things that would confuse the hell out of me, and then do the opposite, or pressure into doing something that's the opposite of what we're saying to each other. You know what I mean? Like, where it's like. Yeah. It almost felt like she wanted me to, I'll say it, it's maturity, right? It's like, do you want me to be a rapist? Like, why do you want me to do this? Like why do you why do you tell me this and then taunt the whole way the opposite? You know what I mean? Like, I didn't appreciate that. And I think that was one of my main contentions of, like, maybe it's not good for me because I have to not listen to what she's telling me and just, it's almost like wanting me to just take advantage of her in some ways. That, like, I mean, it's not what I want to do, but she's like, it's like almost like holding over that I'm listening to her. Like, if you listen to them and then they don't like it when you do what they say, that type of thing is what I was thinking. And that's what I was thinking when you're saying that, and I wasn't sure when you're saying lack of conviction, where it's like, if you know what you want, or if you actually clear of that, like you said, because you said, like, oh, I'll do it lighter instead of what I was frustrated with a little bit, where it's like, I couldn't do it with anything. So yeah, it would be lighter too, where it's like, what do you want to do? I don't know. You want to go out there, whatever. And it's like, there's no conviction, but that's also, you don't know what you want. And then when I make a choice, then you'll always just kick me down. You know what I mean? Like, because of that. So it was like, do you know what you want? Communication?
Well, there's another element that goes into that. Yeah. And I know we're sidetracking a little bit, but depending on what other people's experiences have been, I've found that people who default do so because they've had a bad experience where, if they have said what they want, their previous partners or the people that they've had experience with either become incredibly negative or accusing, or it's just come from a negative place. So very controlling. So over time, people are just like, the easiest thing for me to do is just work out what you want to do, and that way we stay in a safe space. And again, like I had a relationship with someone when I was in the US, and it just so happened that this person was well known, and it worked out that her husband was quite ill, and they had I didn't know any of this to begin with, but worked out that he was unfortunately his time was kind of up, and he kind of wanted to make sure that she was okay, and this was over a number of years, and very, very much like, whatever you want to do, like, where do you want to go for dinner? Baja Fresh. Why? Because it's cheap, and I wanted to test you to see if you'd say yes.
I'm gonna live stream me going there for
Can
dinner.
you not?
I'll call it the Gilly P tribute stream.
Oh my gosh! See,
and then I'll eat goldfish.
Knows me too much.
I'll eat goldfish and
for dessert, dude. So get a chicken burrito from Baja Fresh and a thing of goldfish, right? And I do believe that was a date at one point. So once I understood that, and we were able to have a conversation, and then it actually worked out that we weren't compatible, but we stayed incredibly good friends. And when her husband passed away, I was able to be there to support both her and both sides of the family and stuff like that. There's a point where you go, everyone deserves to be happy. Everyone deserves to be happy. And as long, while some people might say, oh, that was scandalous, like, cheating and all the rest of it, it was like, you know what? The world is not black and white. Ultimately, if you fit together, and I'm not and I'm talking about fitting on an emotional level, not anything else, then every person that I've had a relationship with has taught me something fundamentally amazing that I either needed to know or naturally, the time that I'm having on this planet was one of the things that you learn to be either a better person or or whatever it is, the lesson is that you need to learn. And it's just been an amazing journey. So
that's a beautiful way of putting it, man.
I think that as long as you have, and I think if you just leave it as a physicality thing, if you leave it as like a procreation thing, then really what you are doing is you're not moving forward on the beautiful gift that you have as being a human being.
Well,
you're actually
go ahead.
You're actually working more on the animalistic side. So when Avery gets out and he's running around at night and he comes across a cat that's in heat, he doesn't go, hey, I'm going to have a relationship with this person. He acts. I get it. That's the animal kingdom. We have that ability too. Again, not judgment, but when you can actually take that, transcend that, and actually start. And what I mean by transcend it is apply it in a way that allows you to build upon a relationship, that allows you to play with your little, Lego pirate because you've got ADD and you're not listening to the wisdom that's being shared, Coin Captain.
Wisdom. The wisdom of the guinea. Never dealt.
Yeah, you actually have the ability to create what I was talking about before, and now I'm completely off it, so I'm going to shut up.
No, I love
yes, I did it. I knocked him. It's almost as good as like just donating a bunch of lemons.
I'm going to continue.
Hey, Bottoms, break it up, Bottoms. Break it up. Who's on the top? I was going to say, I'm running long, so I'm going to be respectful of the time. I wanted to catch up with chat, but I did really like a lot of the wisdom. People was spitting of like basically, I loved the fact that you said, we all deserve happiness, and the fact that you said
absolutely.
That each relationship, even the ones that didn't work out or catastrophic in emotional ways sometimes, or the ending and didn't last, you all got something good and learned something and got something good from them. And then if those negative feelings aside on relationship wise of not being quote unquote in that relationship the same way, I'm assuming most of them are ending up like, they're fine. Like the same thing with me, where it's like, yeah, I had my heart broken, but me and her are chill. Like, it's fine. And so I did get a lot. I don't think I would have found my wife without her. And I think that's the beautiful part. I think a lot of it is like we want things that we want it our way and want to be able to say, I want it that way and I'm not happy unless I get it that way, where maybe if you look for the good, there's some good in there as well, is what I was hearing when you were saying that. That's what I love about it, where it's like, yeah.
There's nothing more devastating when, a relationship ends or any of that sort of stuff, when all you're focusing on is the negative. Like,
or only what you want, only because like you want them to just, like, again, like that was my complaint. Like, why can't you just talk to me and not try to, like you said, and then you're like, and that's the other side where you said maybe it's that, where every relationship they have, they do that and they get hurt, so they're doing that with you too, and they actually do that because they care about you. And I'm like, yeah, exactly, but me, I want to have a relationship with communication, so why can't, and I love that person, why can't I be with that person? But it's again it's not focusing on negative, it's focusing on what only I want, and I know this is what I want and need, where it's like sometimes you can get good out of it even without getting what you want, like, right? Like, I wanted to be with her, but it didn't happen, so yeah.
Well, if you're in a relationship, regardless, even if you want out, there's going to be marks. I mean, when you open yourself up in a certain way, and then that you're on some level you're going to feel rejected, even if it's what you want, because there's a hope inside that it'll come. The other person will see what you're asking for, even if it's indirect and all that sort of stuff. And the other part about it is it's tough, man. You open yourself up in a certain way, and then to shut that all down. I mean, that's isn't the unwritten rule that you never go and see your girlfriends or your exes again because it's just too hard. I mean, I don't know. I've been really lucky. I've actually had people that I dated and have been able to have sort of not, I don't want to say ongoing relationship, but when we see each other, we're very friendly and all the rest of it. Now, not with everyone, but the relationships that have meant the most to me, when they finish, to this day, when people talk about it, it's like, yeah, that person hates you. And it's like, well, I don't hate them.
Oh, they do that? They do that to you, is what they're saying?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what? I had, which is even more so. Let me tell you just a real quick story, and then I know Coin Captain's going to get bored, but I'm not bored. I'm not. I'm teasing you, man. I'm teasing you. All right. I actually was in a 12-year relationship with someone who was my best friend before we started dating, which was interesting and also caused more problems because when things were going the way that we would naturally just leave, we stayed in it a lot longer because we were friends, right? And you know, they always say, you know, you should always marry your friend, and I'm like, nah, I don't think you should. Well, her reason for not going the distance, and that was something that was on the table, was she never wanted to have a family. She was fearful to have children, right? And I was always like, that's not a problem. Like, you know what? We can adopt. There's lots of children who need, you know, it's like, if that's the case, if that's what you're worried about, I get it. So for 12 years, that kind of option for me was taken off the table because I cared about this person and I was accepting them for who they were, right? It wasn't like, okay, you know what? It has to be one way and that's it. Well, we broke up. From what I understand, she got married very quickly afterwards and she has a family now. Now, when my friends told me this, they kind of were like, we're doing an intervention for Gil because he's going to like either his head's going to explode or he's going to like, you know, we're going to see him on the Channel 9 news, like burning down people's houses or something like that. And when they actually told me, I had a huge smile on my face, number one. And then I started laughing and people were like, why are you laughing? And I said, you know what? I'm happy for her. And I wasn't the right person for that to happen. And I'm glad. I mean, like I was laughing because I was like, all I want to say to her is, see, I told you you're going to be an amazing mother. That's awesome that you got the chance to do that. Right? Now, a lot of people who knew me could not understand my reaction. Right? But in my own journey, that's why I say every person deserves.
Like I said, the same thing happened to me with mine. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, I'm not upset about that.
Not the same story,
like,
but very similar.
aren't you gutted, man? It's like that she lied to you. And I go, we don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
All I know is that she's got this amazing 2 children and she's going to be a mother and that's fantastic.
So you're saying don't judge. Because that's what it is. It's like the judgment.
I'll be honest with you. I thought I would lose my mind too. When
you
found
did.
out.
Okay, good. Well, yeah.
But you know what? In that moment, I was just happy for her. Now, I know it doesn't go the other way. I know that, you know, for whatever reason.
Sometimes it does.
Well, you know, we have a lot of the same friends and they're like, you know what, you know, she said this, and this, and they were like, we know this is not true. And I'm like, okay, so she had to frame it in her head for whatever reason. Maybe it was just too painful. Maybe she felt that she didn't want to look and say, hey, maybe I was a little bit responsible. Maybe it's easier to just blame. I don't know. But all I know is that, you know, when the day comes that I walk down the street and I meet her children and I see her again, I'm just gonna be happy to you know, to meet them and you know, if I get the chance, I'll tell her son and daughter that they've got an amazing mother, and that's it.
Sweet.
That's all that needs to be.
Keep your set of
Tank is asking you, how many children do you have, Gil? I don't have any. I actually
that
don't
he
have
knows
any
of.
children.
That he knows of.
Yeah.
10.
I don't.
I checked.
I'm waiting. Hopefully one day it'll happen. But
When
that's okay.
he'll do the ancestry DNA test and discover he has 13.
Yeah, I'll have 13, but they're all through alien abductions or something. I don't know.
Well.
You're making me want to check out like the you know people in my past and see how much they hate me. But I won't. I let it go. I let it go out of hand a bit.
It just happens.
I want. What? Go ahead. What?
It just happens that there's certain people that you know, that I was very close to and she was very close to, and then when we cross paths, they kind of go, hey, did you go and speak to? And I'm like, no. And they're like, cool, man, you might not want to. And I'm like, oh, how come? And then it comes out and I'm like,
I've had that
really
a lot
sorry.
with me too, but in general, they're not too much. But yeah, I know what you mean.
You know what? For the final 6 months was not the 13 or 12 years that we had together. And it's, you know what? I look at the 12 years and I go, okay, you know what? We cared about each other so much that we didn't walk away, right? And that was the wrong thing to do. We both knew that it had expired, but we just didn't want to let the other person down. And instead, like, I just don't, you know, that's not the concentrate. I learned lots. I was able to do a lot with the support, you know, that she gave me. And, you know, it's a little bit like what you say. It's like, I will always love her. I'm not in love with her anymore. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
But there's always going to be a part in my heart that's like, you know what? I spent a long time with this person. She became a doctor. I helped her through medical school, you know, lots and lots of amazing stuff. But yeah, that train's left the station.
Yeah, I love it. Looking to the good that can come out of even things that are like, you know, heart-wrenching for the people involved sometimes. because that's basically what it was. I mean, like it was for me too. But anyway, I don't want. I mean, like I've been top for over an hour and a half.
Are you enjoying that?
Well, that's the show.
My God.
Savoring every moment
God.
there, BK.
Oh my God! Actually, it's exhausting. You know, they say pimping ain't easy. Being the top on Trilogy Show ain't easy. I'll tell you, pimping's pretty easy. I'm just kidding. Wait, no way. I'm just kidding.
BK, where's your pimp cane?
My pimp cane. I told you just need the proper pimp cane, and the proper lady of the night to help you out. And your pimping's easy. Pimping's easy. Hi guys. Let me do a speed round. I was ignoring chat because I was enjoying Coin Captain's and Gil's answers so much. Let me. I didn't want to neglect you guys too much because I did see something here. What was it? Is plastic surgery popular in Japan? It depends on where you are. Tokyo, probably yes. I don't think it's that popular. I don't think this is popular in compared to other countries, like more popular than others. I don't think so.
Can I just interject something really
What's
quick
up?
on that? So I'm a flight attendant, right? I travel all over the United States. Hands down, the most plastic surgery that I see, like because I go to a lot of Phoenix, Arizona. Everybody has
Get the heat up on you. Holy moly!
Arizona. It's way more than LA. Way
Really?
more than Phoenix. It's like everybody's plastic. Why? I mean, it's like I don't know why. I can't figure out why.
Do things expand as you go higher in the altitude?
Answer the question. This is very important.
No.
Damn. Damn. I think the close. I don't know. I don't know yet, but I actually had a conversation partner who's from Nagoya, and that might be the Phoenix, Arizona of Japan. I don't know though. I got to check it out. She was saying some really harsh things about Nagoya. I got to check it out myself. Don't worry, I'll have my wife. She'll keep me in line, but we need to do some thorough investigation to check out the plastic surgery of the women in Nagoya. There was a shallow question from Elstar. Beautiful face or ugly body, or ugly face versus beautiful body? What say you? What would you choose? Beautiful face, ugly body, ugly body, beautiful face. If you had to take a pick, this is a would you rather.
I would go with face over body.
Ooh, Gil?
Say that again.
Beautiful body, ugly face, or ugly face, beautiful body? You have to pick one. Would you rather? Elfstar's fault. Don't worry, blame the elf. He's crazy.
Probably, I don't know. You know what? What one person thinks is ugly is another person's beauty. So.
What we're talking about
to you, yeah, because you would be like, oh, she doesn't, like they don't have they have a good body but a bad face.
Like, why did we pick this topic again?
yeah. Gotta pick one.
Honestly, probably beautiful face.
That's what I
like, because that's where I would put a lot of my attention.
I know. Dang it, it's such a tough choice.
And your tongue.
That's true. You saved it. That makes perfect sense. Thank you, CoinCam. A lot of that's the old joke, right? Yeah, the rest of it, whatever happens, happens. But if I got to put my tongue and my mouth on, let's go face. I'll go beautiful face. Yes.
You know what? You guys are doing it wrong.
I know. I know. Well, oh wait.
If that was your reason, man, you guys.
No, it wasn't my reason.
That's not the reason.
I'm just saying it's an added reason.
It pushed me over the edge. Because I was like, this is just too tough. And then it's like, okay, he's got a point. I'll go with the first good point that makes sense. Yeah. It's like Rodney Dangerfield with the. Anyway, never mind. I'm not going to go down that path, but the old bags over the heads joke. Like, well, you could do it that way.
She was a 2-bagger.
Exactly. All right, guys.
One bag just in case the other one broke.
We'll be back. Is it Gil's next? Is that what, or you're ending? You're finishing?
Yeah, Gil comes up.
Coin Captain. Wait, I thought Coin Captain yours next, right? Because
Gil
wanted to finish, right? I know, but Gil wanted to finish, right? You want to finish?
Well, I can go next.
No. Are you sure? Are you sure? Say it. I don't mind. I'm top now. I can choose whatever I want. We'll make it a mystery. We'll talk about it in the break, and we'll be right back, and we'll see who's back. See you soon, guys.
close to you. I'll take you anywhere, even if you break my heart today. Should you become my own? I'll take you anywhere, and no harm, no foul this way. It's time I let you know. I've been by the phone, waiting for your call. Getting late, but I just can't escape this mood. And when you finally pick up and it's there with you, I'm jealous, I'm jealous, I'm jealous, I'm jealous, I'm jealous for you. I'll take you anywhere, even if you break my heart today. Should you become my own? I'll take you anywhere, and no harm, no foul this way. It's time I let you know. Get lost without you. Get lost without you. Can't fight it. I know it's true. Get lost, get lost, get lost without you. I'll take you anywhere, even if you break my heart today. Should you become my own? I'll take you anywhere, and no harm, no foul this way. It's time I let you know. I'll take you anywhere. Should you become my own? I'll take you anywhere. Should you become my own? It's time I let you know.
Welcome back to this is this the prototype new format where we're taking questions from everyone and then ignoring what we don't like and just answering? Is that what's going on? I'm
Yes.
not too sure.
Yes.
Welcome back to Trilogy.
I'm ignoring you
coming
right
up to our
now.
second. Yes, I know. I see. You know what's really good though? No one has been shutting me down when I talk, which is good. No one's been throwing any alerts, which is even better. And they call you. When I was a little girl, I used to like ice cream.
Oh,
Suki. Whoa, what's going on? No.
She's giving you a lemon gelato, man. That's what's happening.
When I was a little girl, I used to like ice cream.
That would
Now
actually
I'm
be a
big
great
girl.
No, that's what I want. Tell us about when you were a little girl. I'd love to hear about that.
Topic shift.
Yeah, we have to mature. Oh, we are mature.
You're mature attack. Go for it, man.
We did it.
Well, I had the special operation and it worked.
The end. Wow, what the best story ever, dude. That was amazing.
This is all taped. This is all glued on.
Keep
It's not
on
real.
glued on. Well, you are a special effects movie guy, so I
that's very true.
Yeah.
Very true. I'm a movie guy. I don't know. Well, yeah, I see that. We're moving on to. We're coming up to what is it now? The second hour of the Trilogy Show coming up. So that's kind of awesome. There you go. Suki says, "But I'm a big girl now."
Sent another gelato. I loved it. Thank you, Suki.
It's very cool. Oh, Suki, yes, thank you so much, Suk. So I got a question for you. I'm going to go meta on this one. So my question is this: to the best of your knowledge, will your landing lights be turned on when you touch down on the tarmac of eternity? Coin Captain, go.
Meta world peace.
Will my landing lights be turned on when I touch down on the landing strip of eternity?
So happy I'm not going first.
Tarmac of eternity.
Oh, tarmac. I'm so happy I'm not going first. It's good to be bottom sometimes, guys.
Wow,
Your diary, jackpot.
I'm gonna need some
Going
rum.
meta. I'm telling you. I told you we were going to go meta.
I need
You're
some.
a pilot. You should appreciate that.
I need
question.
some rum for this one. What is?
Your resistance is futile, Jester. Thank you.
Oh, I love that alert, Jester. Thank you.
I can't hear it on my end.
You didn't
for some
hear?
reason.
Oh, you couldn't?
No.
Let me check my
That's all right.
sound. It should be there. Yep, it's there.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you so much,
you.
Jester.
And thank you
Thank
for
you so
saving
much.
me from having to answer that question.
Now I'm a big. We were three big boys. We went from when you were a girl. Now we're three big boys. Let's go.
Three
Thank you,
big boys.
Jester. Diamond for the three big boys.
My landing.
You don't
lights
want
be
to
turned
land
on?
on the
Wait,
tarmac?
These landing
Of course you do.
lights? Are these the landing lights you're talking about?
Whoa, we are mature. We are mature. Immature.
I mean, your headlights are on, and I'm just saying, you know. Look at Gilly's like closing the door, like I can't.
Yeah, I can't be associated with you guys.
That's a good question.
Am I landing? He's like out of here. You started it. That's a good idea.
Whoa, hello? Anybody here? Hello out there. Trilogy, assemble. Oh God, I think I'm alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around.
I think I'm alone now.
The beating of my heart's
There
the only
doesn't seem
sound.
to be anyone
anybody
around.
around.
I'm alive. Trilogy's back. I need my Trilogy booth buddies. I'm so lost without you.
I'm gonna. Well, I'm gonna say no. No, wait. I change it. Yes, they will be on. And
Okay, that's good enough. BK, what's your answer?
Yes. All right, Coin Captain, you're next. Ready to be top?
All right, let's go take a break and we'll be back.
Yes, they will be on, and here's why. I'll give you a one or two sentence answer.
Oh wow.
Because I'm a night person, and that's like when I shine, when I'm the best, the best me, I think, is at night. And so if it's a night landing, yes, the lights will be on.
I just read Elf's comment. Oh, I thought this question was about pubic sculpting. So yes, Coin Captain has the landing strip on. Okay, Gil.
The landing lights.
Landing lights. Okay, never mind. We're back to
The
real.
landing strip is something else altogether.
Something completely different. Sorry, Elf. You took me there. Oh. Is it my turn, Gil? So I'm supposed to, or are you gonna go? You go. Sorry.
Sure.
Oh wait. Okay. Can you ask the question again?
Sure. To the best of your knowledge, will your landing lights be turned on when you touch down on the tarmac of eternity?
I don't think so. I think what's going to happen.
You're just going to use the force?
Yes,
just
yes.
feel your way as you. Okay.
Yes. Because I think that the way.
BK, your targeting computer is off. What's wrong?
It's okay. Nothing. I'm all right. But it's. I think my life has led me to a point where I am embracing the unknown a lot more than the known, because I think I was going to that all the time before. And so now that if you ask me this question, before everything blew up in my brain and soul, probably would have said yes. But now that I'm just self-analyzing, I think I'm trying to embrace the unknown and letting whatever choices I make and whatever life takes me down, I am ready to accept that, so I don't need to know that it's going to be okay with the landing lights going in. That's what I'm thinking. I might have misunderstood the question, but
I think so, but that's okay.
what's the question? Wait, can we? Okay, let's wipe away the euphemisms. We need to put on our glasses and say, what the heck was this question?
I already have mine
This
on.
question,
Gil's turn.
So the question I'm asking is, to a certain degree, when your time comes,
Okay.
and you head off this planet, and you whether or not you believe that there's an afterlife or we turn into a spiritual being or not, will you have an idea of what direction you want to go? And I'm not talking about like in heaven and hell. I'm just like, will you have learned everything you need to learn here on this planet, or at least have tried?
Are you saying
So
that,
that
okay, so the lights would represent me trying?
Well, the lights mean that you not trying, but have you gone through the training as such? They always say that Earth is Earth school, right? So,
Okay, is that what you're talking about? I thought it was basically
no, I like it the way I asked it though, with the euphemisms and everything. You guys kind of like make fun of me, so you work it out. I had to work this one out myself too.
No, I like it. Like from that aspect, I would say they would be on. Yeah, for me, I would say I would.
Yeah,
want...
I hope so, dude.
Yeah. I was thinking of it as an aspect of the lights are basically like is based on like I know I'm supposed to land now, and so I'm gonna kind of announce my arrival and basically know that that's going on. Where I'm like, oh no, I think I wouldn't. I don't know when I'm gonna land to eternity on the tarmac. So I was going in down that vein where I'm like, I told you I'm bracing the unknown. So I'm like, oh yeah, I wouldn't know when to turn on my lights, man. So, I mean, I'm gonna land this plane. I know I'm gonna have to land it sometime, but I wouldn't know when to turn on my lights. So I think my lights would be off because I'd just be like, oh, okay, if that's the time to land. And but I think if you put it in the aspect of no, if you learned everything you needed from this life, you will. That's like this lights symbolize preparation. Then I would say yes, I would. Yeah, I mean not preparation, but like getting what you can out of life. I would say yeah, I think I'd have it on.
I think he was just asking if we do it with the lights on or the lights off. I think that's really what was going there.
Middle, dim, baby. I like the dim. Sorry, I'm a man of middle.
I like Kanga's actually kind of come up with the lights represent being welcome and you found your way. So that's how I hear it. I like that as well, Kanga. This is not a line that I came up with. This is actually a line from a comedian here in Australia who likes to ask that question just to befuddle people until I kind of broke it down and thought, well, actually, this is a really deep question.
It's kind of like Motel 6. We'll leave the light on for you.
Honey, leave the light on for me.
It's a lot more vague than the one from the Inside the Actors Guild studio, right? Like, if God exists.
What is your favorite curse word?
Yes. Motherfucker.
Wow.
Why?
It's mature, right? We can do this now, right?
Yeah, we can.
Motherfucker. Why? Because I tend to, I actually asked, see the thing is on Star X4, I asked all 7 questions all the time, or however many it was. And so I got asked this question, and I was convinced by everybody else that my favorite is motherfucker, because when I get really angry, I tend to say, you motherfucking, that's what I usually do. So I guess it's my favorite. Because I call everybody motherfuckers when I want to fucking destroy them. That's what I hear. I'll take it on second account. I guess my favorite personally would be probably cunt.
Fascinating.
Because
I think mine is bullshit.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, because I call bullshit a lot on a lot of things. That's bullshit.
Is pussy bad or not? Is that a swear word or not? I didn't mean bad. We know it's good. Is it bad?
I mean, I wouldn't want my kids walking around saying it.
So it's a swear word?
All
right, pussy's not bad. I like doing that. Like, fucking stop being a pussy. God damn it. That's pretty good. Pretty good. I think he just wanted us to swear a lot because Gil's not going to share his favorite swear word.
No, it's cool. I'm pulling something up. I'm trying to get a little creative here.
Suki lived at a Motel 6 for a time. Well, what were you doing there, huh?
Suki lived at a Motel 6?
Coin Cam, are you
That's
a cop?
what she just said in the chat.
Are you a cop, Coin Cam?
I cannot answer that question. I am in federal law enforcement. CIA division.
FBI, open up.
Gil's all distracted. He didn't even react to that one at all.
Yeah, I heard you're in federal law. You're telling me stuff that I already know. It's not, I mean, you think that you're relieved. I worked you out second week that you were here.
I love it when you work me out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why he sends me goldfish, people, because he's trying to butter me up. I'm telling you. Look at that.
Here, Gilly P. Come on, Gilly P.
Better than
Here
silver.
you go. Come on, boy. Come on, Gilly P. Come on.
Is it all of Australia that they can get it, or just Gilly P?
They just don't bring it into Australia.
Wow, that's crazy.
Suki Smackhouse is saying, "Oh, the stories." There we go. There we go. Oh, the stories.
Well, all right.
I think Suki's got lots of content for when she streams.
I can't wait. This is like I've been waiting so many months for her to start streaming. I might just end my streaming career and just go and hang out in hers for a while because honestly, it's We're gonna have some good times. I agree. So what's next there, Gilly P? You got a follow-up question?
Gil's looking up swear words. Actually, that's exactly what I am.
That's
trying
what
to
he's
do.
Googling. He's like, I don't even know the answer to my own question. I better start Googling this while they answer.
What was the question? You tell me the question, I'll give you an answer.
Your favorite swear
my
word?
favorite swear word?
Yeah.
My favorite swear word is dilelomor.
Sacre bleu.
No, dilelomor means son of a whore in Chinese.
Wow.
Right?
I have a favorite German swear word.
Which is this?
Arschloch.
Meaning?
Asshole.
Arschloch.
Arschloch. L-O-C.
Arschloch.
It's a asshole, literally. Arsch. And then loch is a. Well, actually, that's anyway.
I know how to say you eat peanut. You eat dick, or you have a small dick in Korean, thanks to high school. That was always fun. Gochmogoso, gochopso.
Oh, that reminds me. You're the alert that you put on my channel.
Yeah, did it work?
It's active now. Yeah, it works. You just never came to visit me and use it. You little.
Sorry, I had a funeral to go to.
bastard.
I'm sorry. My apologies.
Oh my god, I did not know that. Now I feel shitty.
I was not there.
I'm
It's okay.
so sorry.
It's okay, dude.
You just call him a bastard?
I did until he told me he went to a funeral.
Fucking
And
mother.
now I'm
Okay,
like,
sorry.
damn.
It's okay.
Sorry, 13.
It's all
See,
good.
13
Yesterday I was
Abba knows
busy, man.
exactly.
I was busy yesterday, and I know you had a hell of a day. I'm happy about. Again, it's the same thing. I'm happy that you had a hell of a day. I'm sorry I wasn't there, but I'll be there again, and I'll use that command all day, all long. How did it go over well? Did anybody use it? Did anybody use it, Quinn? Oh, sorry.
Not yet, because I have it restricted for your use.
I don't care, 13.
He's like, I'm out.
No. I was turning the light on because it's getting dark here. But 13 the Abba said, no, you messed it up. What I was saying was mother effer in Cantonese.
Gotcha.
So, all right. You see, I learn things. I love learning how to swear in different languages.
Okay, so speaking of because what I can't talk. I
Low fun.
BK, that's your name. With the alert you sent me, it's your wife and you talking, right?
Yep.
Are you both saying the same thing,
both
or
saying-
is she saying something and you're following it up?
Nope, we're both saying the same thing. We're saying you are a smelly pirate hooker.
Okay.
In Japanese.
All right. Because it sounds like I'm guessing you just don't know how to speak Japanese, because yours sounds different than hers.
Au contraire, mon frère. That means I nailed it, because I told you, like I was saying, over here, I can't understand men that well because they have a different way of speaking Japanese, and women are very clear with that. So what I was doing is copying an anime character, and basically that type of accent. See, it sounds different to you. Oh, it's the same. Actually, my wife said you did a great job. I have a future as an anime voice actor for Americans. Because I'm pretty sure their standards are higher here. But yeah,
Hendrik heard me with the German.
Arschloch.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I nailed it.
It is an easy one, but it's my favorite of all the German curses that I know.
I probably did mess it up. Who knows? Fuck. I'll re-record it for you, Quincam. I'll get a real Japanese person to say it.
I don't know if we're going to be able to post this one on YouTube, can we?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
They have an 18 or over thing.
Speaking of which, everybody, we're planning on putting up all the older archived shows on YouTube soon. So be looking for that. You'll be able to watch the past episodes.
Sorry, Gil, what were you saying? Tarmac lights. Let's hear your answer to this question that you sprung upon us. The tarmac light. What were you thinking?
So my answer is that I'm never going to land on the tarmac of eternity, that I'm immortal, and that I will look the same way till the end of time and the sun explodes.
Suki, I love you. Oh my god.
Whenever Gil talks, I'm just letting let Gil talk more. Just go. Gil. What were you saying, Gil? Say it again.
Fascinating.
Thank you.
Very fascinating.
Dave. Oh my god.
Oh, look, suddenly we're getting all of these donations. Coin Captain's gone because he's got to blow his nose. getting ready to challenge the captain. Oh, that's what's coming up, isn't it?
Yeah,
Mm.
I hadn't let the cat out of the bag yet, but yeah, there's something coming up.
Yeah. For those of you who are going to join me on my stream after this, unfortunately, because of today's been a really painful day, I wanted to make sure that I came in here for Trilogy, but I'm actually going to take a rain check on streaming tonight. I've got to take some painkillers and get some rest. I'm sitting here right now. If I had a hatchet, I'd take my foot off. It's radiating pain.
That kind of hurts.
Oh yeah, you have no idea.
You do have a hatchet. You're a moderator here.
Yeah. I wish I had a real one, but yeah, it's been it's just as the days gone by, it's just gotten worse and worse, which is really sucks.
Do you want to rotate so we can?
Yeah, that'd be kind of
get
cool.
you some. All right, let's do that. We'll take a quick break, guys. We're gonna rotate, and we'll be back with the third topic of the night, and we'll be right back.
Thank you.
Close your eyes with me. Start
back. It's on. Guys, it's on. Guys, we were just talking about this. I counted it down. Now we do the dance, the trilogy dance.
Why didn't you tell me we were BK, man? No. Oh, now he's on. All right.
I'm disappearing. I got more light now.
This is almost the same thing as throwing lemons. He's just like, whatever. I'm not interested in this anymore. Yo, BK, what's up, man? How you doing?
Wait, what? Can you repeat the question?
Yes, I can. Are you imitating me?
Whoa! Are we live? What?
Are you imitating me?
13R, but what did you see? You didn't see anything.
I'm not imitating either of you because my foot is fine. That's right. Snap. Thank you for the ice cream, Jester.
For the record, Elfsar, I am not always. Thank you for the ice cream, Jester. That's for me and BK. Gil doesn't get one. Oh dang! Now
he loves you too, Gil. We got one.
Let's
Let's
make it an official lemon gelato, though. Ooh, 4. Who's the 4th one for? Wow.
Oh, Jester, thank you so much. Gil P.
What is this Star Wars junk?
Yeah, I know. Who did that?
I don't know. I think my finger must have slipped. I was trying to do all Star Trek, and somehow this thing slid in. What? Is that a euphemism? Yes, I think it is. Speaking of sliding things in, let me slide in the topic here. The one I decided to pick from the chat was what you would and wouldn't do on your stream. Things you wouldn't do, like we were talking about show feet, that kind of stuff. Now, obviously, burp. Would you burp on stream? I burp all the time on my stream.
On stream?
No, yes. I don't ever do that. That is really crossing the line.
Would you drink alcohol on a stream?
Only
it's the lowest form of entertainment on Dlive. Especially when you get your subs or your followers to trigger you drinking, or you get rewarded for drinking. It's Coin Captain and Ms. Lolo, the only 2 people I know who've got it rigged that when people do stuff, they get either drunk or high. I love it.
I did it for 2 days. It didn't last. I was like,
it did. Well, you saw what I did.
You pulled a wiener?
I pulled a wiener, and then everything was fine again.
Because he was drunk. It's a lush.
Sometimes that makes pulling
too much lush, not enough captain.
If you listen, I'm telling you, it's more fun to pull the wiener when you have a little rum on board. I'm just saying, it's just more fun.
Is that a euphemism?
Yes, it is. Con. That's a good one. Coin. 13. I'm still.
You task me, Coin Captain. You task me. You're going to be buried alive with all your silver. Buried alive.
Resistance is futile.
Buried alive.
Thank you so much, Jester. I appreciate that. Oh my God, that's right. You know what?
I've hurt you, Captain.
Let's bring out all our Star Trek.
Your rum.
Oh my! Let's bring out all our Star Trek stickers.
You know what? I kind of want to watch that. I think I'm gonna go take some painkillers, lie in bed, and just watch.
I have a Star Trek one.
Pain Trek. No, painkillers in Star Trek. Nice. Pain Trek.
I am the lone Trekkie on this panel. You guys are.
What are you talking about?
I like Trek.
No, that's not the case.
I'm just not a Trekkie.
Okay. Tell the truth, Gil. What do you like better, Star Wars or Star Trek? You have to pick one.
I have to pick one.
Yeah, Star Wars or Star Trek as a whole.
Ooh, that's a good question for you, Gilly.
Of course,
mine's easy.
Gil is going to pick Star Wars.
I don't know, man. He got touched in a bad place working on a movie.
Do I have to pick it as a child, or do I have to pick it now?
Oh,
right now.
Right now, yeah.
Okay, so given the Disney stuff,
I knew it.
Far out, man. It's a hard one. It's a hard one because
he couldn't do it.
I've just so fallen in love with certain aspects of Trek as an adult that I'm and because I had involvement in the production of one of those series, I'm kind of like, I'm actually more on the Trek side.
Wow. I totally brought that out, and that wasn't even the subject. That is a success on the Trilogy Show there.
Yeah.
I got Gilly P to admit that is topping at its best.
Topping at its
that he likes Trek better than Star Wars.
No. That's not what I said. That's not what I didn't say that.
Clip that.
I mean,
somebody.
the first three
that.
Star Wars films, absolutely. As a child, it shaped my career path, my interests. You know, I professionally, personally. But when you come to body of content, there's a lot more Trek out there than there is Star Wars.
I love topping.
Topping at its best.
Gilly P, you made my night, man.
You made his night, Gil.
My work is done here. I've succeeded. My work is done. That's it, everybody. Have a great night. See you next time.
I faded away. Faded away.
It's like Homer into the bush. Oh, it's me alone again. I'm tired of that. Hey, thank you.
But I really do love Star Wars, and I would, Star Wars my whole life. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Yes.
Well,
when Gilly's a nice little
let's get
kid,
back to the
it's Star
topic.
Wars.
But that was awesome. That was totally unexpected because I was not even heading in that direction, and then there it went. Toppers win, says Jester. Star Trek for me. Look at this. There are
topping at its best. I love that.
Isn't that? I mean, literally, I got Gil P to admit that right now, as an adult,
Phaser.
He likes Star Trek better than Star Wars. I never thought those words would come out of his mouth, and I made that happen. I did that.
You did it, man.
Yes. I am a strong top tonight.
Can you do it to me?
And it's really weird because I'm typically a bottom.
That's true.
Who shot first, baby? Come on, who shot first?
Come on, baby.
Apparently,
McClurky. I don't even know the name. I've only heard. McClurky. What is it? McClurky.
McClunky. It's such a shame because hang on a second. Let me see if I can turn lights on. Unfortunately, it's got dark in Australia, and this virtual thing kind of you can see. Okay, so I've actually got these on my desk, which is kind of funny. But so you go Star Trek versus Star Wars right there.
Hold it close to your chest if you can, because it's the shirt will help. You know what I mean? Yeah. There you go.
Are those nipples?
This is bottoming at its best, baby. I got him to laser his nipples.
Yeah. So yeah.
Those look awesome, dude. I want the Han one.
Yeah, you know what?
Bad.
This is the one that I think I showed this to you when I started to work on it, and I've just been putting a little bit of work in every day, and this thing's come out really well. So
I want one.
It's a Han Solo's pistol, all 3D printed. This one.
So BK got a little jealous. He said, "Hey, Captain, can you do it to me?" I'm all right.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I want to see if you're boxers or briefs.
Boxers or briefs?
Yeah.
Mondo, baby.
I mean, if I had to choose, it would be Commando. But if I had to choose between boxers or briefs, it's boxers.
Very interesting.
You're trying to change me? Is that what you're going to do?
No. I just was gonna see if you would answer. I guess. I mean, apparently, is there any? Okay, here we go. Back to the original topic. Is there anything you would or wouldn't do on stream? Is there any question you wouldn't answer on stream?
Oh.
If I was on top here on Trilogy and I came out and I asked you a direct question, is there any question I could ask you that you would refuse to answer?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Personal information that I don't want. Like usually, it's, again, most of it is basically because of my wife. Actually, when I was young and playing games online, there was a game called Ragnarok Online, and I met a lot of Japanese people on there, and they were really like, as soon as I started talking about anything personally, they would just disappear. And I was like, wow, Japanese people are like crazy private with that stuff, you know, like personal information of like, you know, do you have a pet? Like, or like, you know, like sometimes like it's gonna be like that, and they get like, dude, don't talk about that. I'm like, oh, what? So like, so sometimes so again, I'm married to a Japanese lady, and I made some promises with her. So I'm trying to. I would say there's some questions that I would not do for the sake of her, for her privacy, because I know they're very sensitive about that. And also, like, I don't really like talking about politics that much. I mean, like, direct questions like that, I don't mind asking, like, I don't mind talking about politics, but usually what happens is people want to force you into taking sides of a politics, and I really don't really like to get into politics. So those are the ones where I usually stay away from. Personal information that I believe isn't right to give out, you guys call it like doxing, you know, it's that type of thing. To open yourself to doxing in any way, that type of questions.
That's right, Neil.
Or, or politics. So yeah. What about you guys? Or yeah.
I mean, obviously, same. I mean, I'm not going to give out person, especially because they'll come for me silver. They'll try to get
That's
it.
right, Roger.
And unlike Gil's guns, my guns are real. So don't be coming for my silver.
Do I really look like
my new friend.
Do I really look like a Neil? That's my next question. Do I really look like a Neil?
Neil deGrasse Tyson?
I do.
Yes, that's totally talking to Neil deGrasse
A dead
Tyson.
ringer for him, man. I don't know.
I need a mustache. Let's go.
I have one.
My answer to this question too is yes, absolutely. I think that every human being on the planet needs to have something that is personally theirs. Again, you know, it's funny, but you know, we're talking about relationships and all the rest of it. I know that people are like, but they don't tell me everything. It's like, you know what? Every person has to have that one area where people don't look behind. And the minute you understand that and you respect that, your relationships get a lot better. So yes, absolutely. I must say, you know, I think Dlive is also needs to, you know, I don't think social media, forget Dlive, I don't think social media is a place to be your heart. And you know, when I'm on Facebook, a lot of people do this thing that I call emotional regurgitation. Like they'll be there and they'll bitch and moan and they'll cry and and it's like, this is not what social media is all about. You know, that's the sort of stuff you want to keep personal and work through on your own instead of being, you know, hey, do you agree with me? Yeah, okay, so now I'm vindicated. I don't need to explain anything. Oh, Avery, seriously? Jeez. Thanks, cat. My cat just went and took a very expensive model that I worked on and just threw it off my shelf.
That's what cats do, Gil.
Yeah, I know. Son of a bitch.
There's a sticker here on Dlive. It's like a ducky or something is walking by the cat, and the cat just goes swoop.
Oh man, it's the first time I've seen him actually go, and he just literally just threw my shit down. And I'm like, okay, I'll remember next time he wants to get a meal, and he says, "Daddy, can I get fed early?" I'm be like, yeah, right, whatever.
Thanks for doxing me. Everyone's gonna call me Neil now. Thanks a lot, Gil.
Yes, Neil.
My name is Brian Kenobi. I'm a Jedi, like my father before me. Leave me alone.
You're Neil in that photo at the start of Trilogy with the long hair, baby. Come on.
Ah, damn it.
BK.
We sow the seed.
I'm on
Nature
top.
grows the
You
seed,
will
we eat the
kneel.
seed.
Before
Kneel
Zod?
before Zod.
Oh, whoa, cats shooting lasers? What happened? What's going on in there?
I will kneel. All right, I'm Neil for the day. All right, yes, top sir.
All right. I'm gonna switch it up real quick. We'll do another quick round, and then I think we're good we're done for the night because we have an after party to get to, and we don't want it to run too late.
Yes, that's true.
All right. So how about something? This wasn't from the chat, but I'm gonna just go here. I'm curious. I want to hear something you want to do on your channel that you haven't yet. So you know, anything.
What?
Nude ping pong.
And it cannot be your OnlyFans channel. It has to be your Dlive channel.
Okay. Gotcha.
Thank you, Rob Mack. Thank you so much for the 2 ice creams.
Hey, Rob Mack, how you doing, man?
Yeah. So and I'll tell you mine, but I'll go last. So BK, let's do you first. What's something you really want to say or do with your channel that you haven't yet in the future at some point?
Say or do, man. It's hard to do because usually if it's like all well, in reality,
I can answer for you.
Oh,
if you want. I mean, if you're having trouble, I can.
Well, like it's hard to say. Like if I mean, it's hard to break through. If I was gonna do it, I would have done it.
Your mic got moved or something.
Me?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, my shirt is flailing open. Hang on a second.
What I want to see happen on your channel is Dlive Hollywood Squares. I want 9 streamers on the screen.
Can I be Google Gottfried?
Yeah.
You're wrong.
I really want to.
You're
see
an idiot. You're a fool. You idiot.
But no, go ahead. It's open ended. Whatever you want to say.
No, like I mean, can you again? Like it's hard for me to get past of like it's not like I don't think I've done if it was something I thought I was gonna do, I would have tried it by now. Like, are you thinking because like what would make me not do it is what I'm thinking. Like,
Right.
is
Well,
it
okay,
a
that's
time?
fair.
Is it a time issue? Is it a appropriateness or decency issue? That's why I was just like, the joke is like, have sex on
It's
cam. What are you
open-ended,
talking
just,
about? Like,
you know, something that you want to do that you haven't been able to yet.
I haven't been able
for
to.
whatever the or just haven't chosen
Ah, got you. Okay, thank you. There we go. Okay, I would say, I would want to be more like Coin Captain. I have a bracelet that says WW the Coin Captain do.
to. Oh, you want a website?
Is that your underwear?
WWTCCD. Yes. What
Yeah,
would
it
the
says on-
Coin
it's on
Captain
your
do?
underwear. What would the Coin Captain
What
do?
would the Coin Captain do? I look down every time, and nothing's looking back up. And I say, I say,
All right, we can look
Not
down
even
there.
a bulge.
and no, like
When I look down, I see my bottoms down there.
I'm saying IRL, man. I would love to do streams around Japan. I was talking about it earlier, where one of the things I would like to do. I'm not sure if it was on this stream or if I did, maybe I did, but I would like to, if I ever get enough capital, enough money to be able to just travel around Japan with my wife, I would be happy to stream around that with some IRL streaming. Due to the pandemic and stuff, and also again privacy, we have to be very careful with that. For my wife, she doesn't want to be on camera or anything, so like it would be a bit of a task. And also there's the monetary issues. If I had infinite resources, I know I'm saving a lot. Again, it's difficult because we're definitely saving for other things, as you know from our life, like of trying to save up for infertility stuff. So there's a little bit of problems with that. So basically, what's in my way is life circumstances, pandemic, and money. So yeah, that's what I would say is more IRL streams of showing Japan to people who speak English on my streams. Like, yeah, so I would do more IRL Japan streams, definitely.
Cool. All right. How about you, Gil?
Well, there's one that we've actually discussed, and I'm going to keep that one close to my heart because I think that will be, that I don't think now's the time to reveal that one. I think I need to build up a bit more of an audience.
Fair
But that would be my first answer. But probably one that we can discuss is I really would like, I've tried to move towards this, and unfortunately, it kind of bit me in the butt today. But I love cinema. I love cinema, right? I spend a lot of time trolling through films that have lost their copyright to create like the Dlive drive-in, the classic Dlive drive-in. But I would love to be able to go and show more modern films. Now I kind of do that after Trilogy normally, where we go into Discord. But in Discord, I can't do the same thing that I do on Dlive, which is like give a running commentary and the more modern films. There's a lot that I know about how they made them and the history behind certain things that I would really love to be able to share. When I was at university in the States, when I was at UCLA, UCLA has one of the largest film archives on the planet. They're second actually to the Library of Congress. So, as a student, I got access to it. And for 3 years, every Thursday around 1 o'clock, I would go and hire the big theaterette there. And as a student, you get access to it, and I would play stuff that you would not be able to see. It's not on YouTube, it's not on digital things, and people used to come, and slowly, people used to ask, "Why are we watching this?" And then I would do an introduction, and then an ending, and then people, as we were watching it through, and I loved that. I loved sharing my passion, and for a number of reasons, I'm not able to do that here, and it's a real shame. And unfortunately, I got some news today from the staff that even questions on what I'm being able to do what I'm doing now. So, it's actually been a bit of a hit. Someone put a complaint in, and it's a real shame.
I'm sorry to hear that. That's
me too. Man.
It's because I enjoy your movie content. I do. I
Thank you.
think and
you
mentioned the running commentary thing, and it makes me think of like Siskel and Ebert, like that. I think that could really go far on your channel. I would watch that for sure, and I would enjoy your commentary and talking about the depth of the movie.
Yeah, look, like 13 Alpinist is like Mystery Science Theater. Yeah, sometimes it's kind of funny comments or funny observations, but it's more like the Siskel and Ebert stuff. Why don't you? You don't have to mute your mic during the movie nights.
Gil's mic, not anyone else. Everyone else.
Yeah.
Gil,
I hear what you're saying, Elsa. That's cool, and that's definitely something that I've been thinking about. I'm still trying. We're floating this idea. What we do now is we go over to Discord and play stuff that might be very questionable here on Dlive. But I've been doing that more as a give back. But yeah, look,
Gil, how about you start with Tron? That'll get you going. That'll get you going, wouldn't it?
Oh my gosh, I told you that story, right?
Yeah.
You know the history of me.
Let's all watch Tron together and hear what Gilly P has to say. That's what I want to hear.
Yeah, only if Justin Sun comes in and learns the true story behind Tron. But yeah, look, you know what? It's just one of those things where I guess a lot of people don't realize, and there's no reason why they should, but I'll share you some of the things. It takes me quite a bit of time to try and source out these movies and actually research where the copyrights are held. So, it's not simply as, hey, I've got this movie, I'm just going to play it. So there's been a substantial amount of time, I would say almost as equal as the time that I put into streaming. I've got to go and put into trying to put this content out there. And again, that's why I was really disappointed to find out that, for whatever reason, someone was like, hey man, this guy's doing this. Should you be able to do that? And I was like, wow, okay. Yeah, it's very discouraging. So yeah, what's the one thing I want to do? Holy crap. I want to do a 24 hours Star Wars Empire Return of the Jedi, marathon, explaining different bits and pieces, what the relevance was, how they did it. Oh man, wow, would that be amazing? And then I'll start on Star Trek.
I would love that, definitely.
Do it.
You missed it last night. We did a whole William Shatner thing that ended up with like the relationship between Shatner and Nimoy, and how he didn't turn up to his funeral, the problems that they had. Like people discovered that Shatner is actually quite a dark person in real life, has a huge ego, and burns people left, right, and center. A little bit of Star Trek trivia for you.
I'm in, man. I want to see that. I think I could get behind Gilly P doing Star Trek stuff, especially now that I got it out of you. That you like Trek better than Star Wars. I mean, let's go, man. I didn't know that. Now I'm excited.
Also, when you start
I
doing
thought
that,
I thought I was the lone Trekkie.
When you start doing that, Gil, I am going to have to commission Justin Sun because I want to hear your freaking commentary on Tron. Dang it.
Oh, yeah. Tron is a bit of a, quite a few people. If you happen to be a little bit older, or you like cinema and stuff like that, the golden age for me was the late 70s, early 80s, and going into the 90s. So that was the time that I absorbed as much as I possibly could, and people are going to think that I'm nuts or really motivated, but when I was in film school, we had a break. We had 4 weeks off at one point, and I made a deal with a video store. And the deal was that I would pay them $30 a month, and I could take up to 7 weekly movies and swap them as many times as I wanted in the 30 days. And I literally, for about 3 or 4 weeks, cleaned out the store in every category except for adult and documentary. I literally watched every single tape they had there as a weekly thing. And I used to watch 7 movies during the day, and they would close at midnight. So I'd get there, and as they were closing the door, grab another 7 tapes, watch as many as I could, pass out, and just rinse and repeat. I wanted to understand kind of what, at least Hollywood cinema. So, I got to introduce to stuff that I never would have watched before. And all of that makes up the kind of lexicon that we all kind of consume now on streaming services. So, someone once was talking about getting the rights to a book to turn it into a movie, and it was the sequel to Death Wish, the Charles Bronson film. But they didn't understand the concept behind Death Wish, and they ended up making the film. It's called Death Sentence. It didn't work because you have to understand the context of the first film, and all they did was read literally a 12-page blurb of the book out of context. It was interesting. It was really interesting. Why don't you make movies, 13 Arbor? I used to. Absolutely. I spent 10 years in Hollywood working on that sort of stuff. Now, are you asking why don't I make movies as part of my stream? Well, I've been thinking about that too. I did offer my audience at one point, we were going to write a script together. I was going to take elements that they were going to introduce and put them into a script, but people weren't really interested. So
Can I sign up? Can I sign up for the boofing comic relief? The plucky comic relief?
Sure.
Hello.
Thank you.
Sure.
Yes.
Yes.
who's always running around with a funnel and a tube looking for a beer?
Yep.
And have him like just running across the bottom of the screen, holding his funnel in a little
my
animation.
suit. I've got my suit, the
Me.
funnel, two bottles of rum, and no questions asked, and no pants.
Boofing is beer, baby. Beer.
It doesn't
Boof
have
me,
to
baby.
be.
Boof me.
It doesn't have to be. When BK and I boof together, it's always rum.
Mm-hmm. And a horse. Wait, what?
And a horse. A geode rocks. Oh my god.
Sorry, just out of curiosity, Kanga, I understand the sentence, but is that directed at me? Guess the lesson is once you start a reporting culture and you're happy for others to get banned, don't be surprised if it comes back to you. Is that directly to me, or is that just as a general comment?
I think it's response to. I think he's talking about society because I was talking about. I think I said response to David Culp, but I'll let Kangas Gaming speak for himself. Kanga,
Sure.
is that towards something or society as a self? Yeah. Kanga, is that?
There's like a 30-second delay, so it'll be a minute here.
Okay.
In the meantime, drink up, me hearties, yo.
Movies of our Star Wars RPG. Ooh.
It's actually just Coke tonight.
Did you get to see any of that, Gil? Me 13 Arbor Barber,
You know
Elf,
what?
and Superstar yet?
I've been meaning to. I really have, because I was hoping maybe I could even jump in, but just because of what's been going on with me, it's really been. I've just been kind of resting up and trying to make sure everything is as ship shape as possible, and it's just not happening. Just not happening.
Yeah, no.
Elsa
worries.
says that Tron is his favorite Disney movie of all time. Well, Tron was the second PG live action film that Disney ever released. Does anyone know the first film? The first PG rated Disney film wasn't actually even released by Disney. It was released by Buena Vista because they were worried about their reaction. So
He's already starting his movie night. I can't wait. This is the stuff I want to hear all the time, Gilly P. You know the answer, Coin Captain? I don't.
The answer of what?
First Disney film rated PG, made by Buena Vista, not Disney. Is that what you said?
no, by Disney, but released on Buena Vista.
Okay.
No, I don't know.
I have no idea.
I have.
I mean, I know the first animated Disney thing. It's not that, right? Like.
I'm very poor at movie knowledge.
Or the movie, I mean.
I've seen a lot of movies, but I have a bad memory, and so I don't know. Anything.
That's okay. I'll tell you the answer.
But Kanga says it's general, by the way.
Oh, it's a general comment. That's cool. Yeah, I thought it was. I just want to make sure. And 13th Arbor says Tuesday, 8 p.m., Mystery Science Theater. Are you watching that on TV or are you playing it? I love the guys on Mystery Science Theater.
Mystery Science Theater?
It could also be Mountain Standard Time.
Oh, it was too. Sorry, man. I'm telling you, I just
That's
took
the
some
RPG.
medication
Yeah, that's the
before we were
RPG.
on.
I was like, oh wait, that's the RPG time we're playing RPG. I think it's Mountain Standard Time, 8 p.m. is when me, Elf, and Barber do that. And Superstar.
We need a regular fourth who loves Star Wars. Sorry, Kat. That's cute.
Elves are. I'm unmodding you.
So the answer to the question, just to let you know, is Disney's first ever live action film that wasn't rated G, but rated PG, was a film called The Black Hole that also marketed on the success of Star Wars.
It's Black Hole? Is it a Black Hole? What?
Never even heard
the
of
Black
it.
Hole. Yeah.
Wow.
It's it
Not
was
Cauldron.
No, the Black Cauldron called the Black Hole, not a euphemism. It was a space adventure about a ship that was on the cusp of being sucked into a black hole. Has robots, the whole bit. It's actually, I remember seeing it as a kid, and I'm actually building one of the robots for right now. So it's kind of cool.
Nice.
All right. Well, I know Gil, you're like needing to go heal, so I'll give my answer.
Shut up, Gil. Shut up.
No. I'm trying to look. I'm looking out for you.
No,
man.
you are. Totally.
I'll give you my answer, and then we can kind of wrap it up here tonight. But before I give you just a real quick question: do you watch or have you seen the Netflix show Stranger Things?
Absolutely.
Do you like it? I'm just curious. What do you think of it?
I liked. You know what? I kind of got through the first half of the first season, and then I think I rushed the end of that season. I liked it a lot. Yeah, I liked it a lot. You know, I thought anything that has these great. Wow, there you go.
Thank you, Barber.
See, Elfster knows the Black Hole R2D2 ripoffs. Yes. I had a black hole lunchbox. Wow, Suki's right into this sort of stuff. That's why I love chatting to Suki. Red Dwarf is definitely brilliant, but I really liked the first season. I liked it before they brought Crichton on, but that's another story altogether. I'll talk about that on my own
shots
stream.
fired.
Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should just do a stream on one subject and why I liked it or didn't like it, and we could go right through.
Can I come with the Red Dwarf one and talk about it? I like Red Dwarf, man.
I loved. You know what I loved about Red Dwarf? When they used to sit in the bunks and argue.
Yeah.
You know,
well,
Rimmer. The way. Do you remember Kachansky? Yes, I remember her. The way she said Rimmer. My name, Rimmer. Rimmer, she'd say, to rhyme with scum. I mean, like, it's brilliant.
They're so good.
Brilliant. And yes, I do like Stranger Things. I just haven't seen season 2, 3, and 4.
Okay. All right. I was just curious because you were talking about like the golden age of movies being the 70s, 80s, and me personally, I think there's a lot of remakes, right? Like shows that are remakes of 80s TV. I know it's not movies, but TV. And most of them are just, but Stranger Things is an original series. Like it's not a remake of something, and it's set back in the 80s. And my opinion is that show really recaptures what was golden about film and movie and TV production in that time frame. So I was just curious.
So what was interesting is that, you know, there was a movie that J.J. Abrams made called Super 8, which was supposed to be a love letter to Steven Spielberg. And the movie doesn't work. It doesn't work, right? It tried too hard to be something and it didn't. But Stranger Things is more the love letter to Spielberg in that wondrous time. I mean, I know a lot of people go, oh man, E.T., it's an amazing film. I can't stand the freaking movie. I watch it every time. I go, this is really cheap. You know, it's cheap cinema. It's everything's misty and you know, it's like lots of it. To me, E.T., apart from the effect where he's flying over the moon and the bike's flying, could have totally been a student film.
Wow.
And every time I watch it, I cringe.
I still haven't seen E.T. I've never watched it. I guess
you need to do that.
You mean E.T.? Oh, I thought you meant sorry, I was talking about the adult version, the E.T. the extra testicle, but that's something else.
Oh, I've seen that one. That was not a student film. Trust me.
Next on Gilly P's OnlyFans, the extra testicle.
13 I was saying, I love the fact that they played D&D and you could see the toys from the 80s. Like, you know, the guy had a little falcon, you know, from the, you know, it was just well done. You could see that the people who put together Stranger Things had a love for the things that they grew up with. And in fact, I did a stream about a video game called Dragon's Lair, which was the world's first animated video game that used Laserdisc technology and was animated by a guy called Don Bluth, who's a very famous animator from Disney and went on to do things like The Secret of Nymph and a few other things. And I'm telling you, it is, you know, I think the trailer to season 2 had the Stranger Things team playing Dragon's Lair and trying to get through it. And I was like, perfect.
All right, well, let's tie this up so we can let Gilly P go ice his foot.
What are we doing after the show, huh?
Well, oh, that's right. Well, actually, okay. Well, I didn't give my answer. Let me give my answer.
Oh yeah, give your answer.
With
okay,
my channel, so a lot of you know I got recalled to my flight attendant job. So June 1st, I go back to working after not having worked for many. That's reminding me of Gilly's thing. Anyway, a lot of months. Money. There it is. That's what I was looking for. So I'm gonna have to transition my content a little bit because I'm not gonna be able to do coins while I'm flying around the world and being a smelly pirate hooker on the skies of over 38,000 feet. What I'm trying to say is I'm going to try to do more IRL stuff. And so that's what I've done a little bit, but it's all mainly testing. And I'm looking forward to trying to kind of transition to being able to provide a window into another side of me, which is another passion of mine, not just coins, but also travel. And so
Fleecing
fleecing the world
passengers.
one flight at a time. I'll be live streaming my my DB
Coin Captain's
Cooper
gonna be like,
moment.
here's some coins I found in a passenger's pocket.
Right.
Are they worth anything?
And I'll bring my parachute and jump out the back of the plane with them, like DB Cooper
Oh
style.
yeah, take a beer,
Oh.
eject.
Eject. So that's what I'm looking forward to doing, but I want to do it right.
You cop.
What was that?
Are you a cop? Scram.
That's some fucked up Republic shit, man.
Oh, we can say that now.
Fucked up repugnant shit.
Exactly.
All
words out
right,
my
so
mouth.
what is coming next, BK? What is coming next, everybody? The after party tonight is going to be very special to me for sure, but I think special for everyone. Suki Smackhouse herself,
Fascinating.
it is fascinating, has agreed to versus me on BK's Best of 5 on Dlive. And that is going to be the after party, my friends. We're going to go over to BK Johnson's channel and Captain vs. Suki on Best of 5 on Dlive.
Illogical.
Bring
That is
home
not
the
illogical.
bacon.
That is going to be awesome content.
Bring home the bacon.
We are going to bring home the bacon, and I'm super excited. Suki, thank you for accepting the challenge, the offer, and I'm looking forward to hanging out with you for a few hours over with BK there. And Gilly P is going to go lick his wounds and
Oh, is that what we're calling it now?
yeah, and watch some.
You should
Star
never lick
Trek.
your wounds. You
Is
should
that
always
a-
get someone else to do
Is that
that.
a euphemism?
Yes, possibly. But hey, everyone who spent some time with us here on Trilogy tonight, we really appreciate it. If you're lurking and you liked what you saw, or even if you didn't like what you saw, I don't care. Hit the follow button, and because we could use a couple extra follows. We were trying to make this channel get to affiliate here soon. And
119.
we'd appreciate it. We'd like to see. We do this at least once a week, but we're talking about maybe doing some pop-ups, random pop-ups where we come and do this. We do have a Discord. Look in the About section, click down there and join the Discord.
Fascinating.
If you'd like to keep up the conversation after the stream, or if you want to put some stuff into the suggestion box. I think we have one of those.
Money.
Yes, we like money too, so keep those lemons coming. Oh my God.
Aw.
I'm Barber obliged. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Barber.
Abe Froman.
Roman, there we go.
Abe Froman, I believe, is the sausage king of Chicago. He
Whoa.
can drop us a few.
We need to ask.
Oh, good. A wiener. I like to pull.
You pulled a
wieners,
wiener,
so-
Captain. I think it happened because
I
you
know, I
said
pulled the
whether
wiener right out by inviting
you
it to follow.
whether you like us or not, just follow. That's what you said. It worked. He's like, oh, I hate these guys. I'll do it.
Yeah. Exactly. It worked.
Be cool.
Be cool.
Everyone be cool. It's all good. Guys,
All right,
yeah,
guys.
look,
Yeah, thank you.
go hang out with BK. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be on tonight. I will see all of you hopefully tomorrow night, depending on what's going on. I want to thank all of you guys. I just want to thank you, and that's it. I'm going to shut up. I was about to end my stream, and I realized it's
I
not my
want to
stream.
thank you, Gil, man. Like, I know you're in a lot of pain, so it means a lot, at least to me, and I'm sure the same with Coin. Like, it means a
Hey,
lot
absolutely. I
that you
second.
were here for that, because I know that you're playing injured today, man. Hurt.
I
hurt.
appreciate it, and you know what? Coming and hanging out with you guys for a couple of hours is absolutely a highlight of being here on Dlive. I mean, you know what? I can call into your show anytime, BK, and I can bother Coin Captain with hosts and rum shots and all that sort of stuff. But to
Not
be here
anymore.
and to hang out, I don't know, man. It's all I know is you keep pulling out the goldfish all the time.
I pull
So
out
I'm
the
like,
wieners.
what?
Pull out
That's
the
what I
wieners.
pull out.
That's
Stop pulling wieners, man.
X
You're gonna
tag,
get
baby.
bad-
X tagged.
You're gonna get, dude. You keep your wiener where it's
Just
where it
because
is.
I pronounce the word winner strangely, I can't. I mean, it's my accent. I don't. What is? That's
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
That's
Dave,
cool. Well, anyway, either way, I was gonna say I couldn't miss out on it. This is something that I really enjoy. So
Well, I do too. I really like hanging out with you guys, and this is a fun
Oh
adventure that we're on together, and I'm looking forward to seeing where we can take it. Tonight we let the chat pick the topics. Who knows what's going to happen next week? I don't know what's going to happen next week, but
Illogical.
you should tune in and find out. Until then, everybody, thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. We'll see you on the next Trilogy Show, and hopefully we'll see you very shortly over in BK Johnson's Best of 5 on Dlive. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you so much.
go see BK. Go see BK's that way.
I'll see you soon. Bring home
I'll see you
the
there,
bacon.
guys.
Bye bye.
Bring home the bacon.
Woo!